Get 50% off pizza 7 days a week with Meerkat.
Hi stream. Sorry guys, this countdown's getting longer and longer. But 40 of you already in. Thank you. Thank you for your patience. We're doing a raid clinic tonight. Just making sure everything's set up. My bot's on. We're all looking good. Let me catch up with chat in a second. 24 likes already. Thank you. Bit out of breath. Just ran to grab a drink. How are we doing? Grunin was first. Nicely done, Grunin. Just like Strudel said. Nicely done. Strudel's in second. Slacking as always. Anarchy's in third. How you doing, German? Brandon? What we got going on here, I'll explain in a second. I love your character outfit. It is sick, isn't it? It is. The best thing about the Resident Evil Power event was that mask. Yeah, I like it. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna load in. What else have we got? Hey Romeo. Romeo is in stream tonight. 2,300 hours. Life of a content creator. It's work, pretty much. You know what though? If I never did YouTube, I think it'd be more. Like all the time where I'm editing videos that I could be spending on this game. I'm addicted to this game. This game's life. Like it really is. But yeah, insane amount of time spent on this game. It's why I'm single. It's not advised. Brandon, whoever disliked the stream, you're a weirdo. I agree. They're a weirdo. Why would you dislike it? It hasn't even started yet. It's incoming. Still have to get a 10-minute timer. I do. Probably 15-minute going by today's rate. Rogue Gamer, hello FT. It's mode laid back streamer I've watched, and for that person to dislike stream makes me. It's alright, man. I still get a view, so even though they dislike it, they still give me ad revenue. They got to skip that ad, right? If they watch it, even better. So it means nothing. How are you doing, Totes? How you doing, commenting? Thank you, Purple. Dislikes or engagements. Exactly what Toad said. They mean exactly the same. YouTube likes engagement. I still need to get back to you, Totes, about this wrestling video you done. I haven't watched it. I'm so busy right now. I will do though. How you doing, Sal? Jen, Andy, let's go. Spud, Buku, welcome to the stream, everyone. I make sure I say hi to everyone at the start because I get so engrossed when I'm playing. I miss so much chat. If ever you really want me to see something, literally do a $1 super chat. I always see them, and I'll read whatever you want. But okay, I'm caught up. Hope everyone's okay. So the raid clinic last night we started. Oh, Penny's invited me. Best accept that, or she'll scream. We did a build. We're making a raid team at the minute. We did that last night. We got that the second part of that stream on Wednesday. But what we're also doing is raid clinic. So the idea of this raid clinic is a little bit more informative than last night. Last night we were doing a bit of explaining and all that, but they were experienced people. You know, they've run plenty of raids, they know what to do. So last night was about building a raid team that's going to help within our community. Tonight is about explaining all the raid mechanics to 6 people that are not that familiar with the raid, okay? So these people don't run all the time. They might have the odd completion here and there, but generally that's been, they jumped into teams and they've been sherped through, okay? And they don't really know all the mechanics. They've just been told to sit there and shoot stuff. So tonight we're going to explain everything to them. So whereas last night I explained a bit, tonight we're going even more in depth, and we're going to try and get them. You're dicks, but Penny is better than G. Yeah, thank you. So we're gonna get. You've lost my trail of thought now, Spud. So the idea is we go through, we explain everything to them. There's going to be some wipes. It's not going to be 20-minute runs here tonight. That's not what we're doing. This is teaching people how to raid. And the idea at the end of this is if that they were to jump into a team looking in LFG or other teams in the community, they can share what they learned tonight and hopefully make that team better or help that team through a completion. And if they want to, they could take what they learned tonight and join a TCT team one day. Who knows? But I'm hoping they take stuff away from it. That's the idea of it. So that's the stream tonight. It's going to take like 2 to 3 hours, is my guess. And it's just dark hours. We will do this on Iron Horse as well, but Iron Horse is a different kettle of fish. I'm thinking about how to do that one. Probably wouldn't do just 2 people. We got 2 experienced people, and that's it. I'd probably go with 4 experience on Iron Horse. Probably, we'll see. But tonight it's just me and Penny that's experienced, and the rest of them are inexperienced. And we're gonna see how we do. Yeah, looking forward to it. If you're watching, you should learn a bit. If you want to learn more about Dark Hours and how I run it, I want to do more of this. It's what I've found a lot about in the community at the minute is a lot of people that want to give back more. So we help people. That's what we've done, and I do streams all the time where we run raids in 20 minutes, an hour on Iron Horse, and hammer it through, help, give people exotics. But there's people that really want to do that as well, and I'm gonna start doing more of these streams so we can get more of those people helping, because there's a lot of people in the community that want to help, but they just need that like stepping stone to help. So this is what it is: a raid clinic or setting up a raid team like last night's stream. It's allowing these people to do that, because there's nothing better than giving back, a lot of people say, and there's not. It's so much good. Like at the minute with no update to the game, this is the one thing that keeps me on the game, helping people. So we want to give people that opportunity, that platform. So that's what this stream does. Tomorrow we are back to helping. We are going to do an exotic stream tomorrow. We're going to get people exotics and stuff, so that'll be tomorrow. Wednesday is part 2 of my building a raid team, which was done on Monday. Thursday I think I'm going to be doing some Destiny. And that's this week. I got my daughter this weekend. I'm having a weekend off. I'm so tired. So I normally stream at the weekend. On the Sunday, not happening. I'm just going to spend the weekend with my daughter, and then we'll be back next Monday, probably with some more streams like this. So we're going to get going now. Evening, Recon. How are you doing? Don't forget to like the stream. We got 33 already. 64 of you watching. Subscribe if you're new as well. That would be sick. And yeah, if you really enjoy what we do, consider becoming a channel member. I'd appreciate that as well. So I'm going to unmute these, and we're going to get going. Thank you for watching. And Strudel, I'm going to try my best to not let you down. Strudel's a master at these, by the way. I'm going live, guys, just to let you know. Sorry for
There's if I've counted correctly, which there's every chance I probably haven't, we've got 58 TSW clans.
You can't count.
Across all
you
three
can't
platforms.
do the alphabet.
Fuck you, Jim. Fuck you. See, this is the abuse I get. This is the abuse I get, right? I was talking to him this morning, and I was like, I think I'm locked in my house. And he went, how are you locked in your house? So I hide my keys. I hide my keys not from myself. I hide them from my child, because my child, he's just, honestly, he's a fucking tyrant, right? So I hide them from him. And I hid my keys somewhere, and I forgot where I hid them. And he went, I don't expect any less from you. And he swore at me. He swore at me a lot.
You swore at me a lot?
Yeah, you fucking deserve it. I don't. I'm a lovely delight.
You'll be happy to know Spud super chatted just to say Penny is better than G.
Yeah, that pleases me.
Yeah, that's what we heard. We heard that without Penny, like, you'd be lost.
Right? Tell him, G.
I lost in a good place is how I'd like to think of it.
I'd be lost somewhere that I really wanted to be.
Alright, we're going to the beach. Let's go. Right, so I heard someone say before they pretty much got all my builds except bar 2. So that was
That'd be
music
Romeo.
to my ears, Romeo. So that means that you've got the Overwatch opportunistic build.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, there's 2 of you with it. Okay, this is good. This is good. Oh, you know what?
This is a great
Do you know what I love about this?
Really good stuff.
Those videos, both 2 of you have mentioned them now, a couple of you have mentioned them. They were so hard work to do, and it was like, I hope people even watch these.
Oh, dude, it was...
And the fact that you have,
it was
and you made
so
builds
nice.
from them, is like music to my ears. So we've got Overwatch opportunistic builds, so that increases our damage as a team by a lot. That makes this raid a lot easier, right? We've got Penny with the Future Initiative build, which is another build we use to increase our damage, okay? So I heard nobody's got the Future Initiative build now. It's just Penny that's got...
No, I'm missing the chest.
Just missing the
Got the
chest.
tardigrade build.
We got the
I'm missing
tardigrade, okay.
Yeah, I need the backpack so I can get the blueprint, and then I'll be on par.
Okay, so...
I've also got a drone killer build, which I've yet to try out.
There we go. We got a drone killer as well. Okay, this is good.
I got one of those, and I can't get it to work.
Okay. This is good. Okay, so let's sort the roles out now. We'll sort Razorback out when we get there. Razorback is its own kettle of fish. So up to Razorback, we'll all be doing exactly the same thing, okay? Penny's going to be... So I'll quickly just explain the roles before we go. Very quickly. The future initiative role, if you're watching the stream, I'm going to put it on screen now. And I forgot where I'm going. So this build's very easy, and you do need Iron Horse to make it. Without Iron Horse, you can't make it because you want the Future Initiative chess piece, right? It gives you, the talent of the build gives you ground control, and that's why we're using it. It increases you and your allies' total weapon and skill damage by 15% when at full armor. But with the chess piece, that 15% is increased to 25%. That's 25% extra damage per person if they're at full armor, obviously, but most of the time you're at full. So it's a lot of extra damage. And also, who doesn't like heals, right? So we run a healer all the way through to Razorback. I don't believe a healer is needed on Razorback, so we don't do it. But you can carry on Razorback if you like to. Probably saw some of you, I make a DPS version of this build for Razorback, just so we still get the extra damage. So the build's very easy to make. It's 4-piece Future Initiative. It's BTSU gloves. It's an Alps backpack. Don't matter about the talents on the backpack. I use a Scorpio. But that's what Penny's going to be running, right? The other role is a tardigrade role. It again adds survivability to your team. So we've got the healer for survivability. We use and damage, and we use a tardigrade for more survivability. Who would like to run the tardigrade role?
I don't mind running it, G.
Is that Trev?
It
is. Okay, you have to
That's
forgive
normally
me.
my role.
Yeah, it's normally Penny's
me
role.
proud.
So the tardigrade role is basically classed as a DPS role. The only difference is you're wearing a tardigrade chest piece. So you don't have Unbreakable, but you sort of do, because that's exactly what tardigrade does, okay? It gives you that. Everyone knows what tardigrade does. So we've got Trev on the tardigrade role throughout. We've got Penny on the Future Initiative role throughout. The other role is the Overwatch opportunistic role. So we had 2 people that said they had that build. Who wants to do that role? I'm gonna go Romeo. So
I will do it.
Okay.
oh, who said I'll do it? So I get the name.
Cluzo.
Cluzo. Okay, Cluzo. You're gonna be.
Well, we can split it up.
We can split it up. Yeah.
They can do,
Yeah.
interchange between them.
Okay.
Get used to it, right?
Yeah, definitely. So then everybody else, they're like the different roles sorted. Everyone else is just Unbreakable builds, okay? So Gunner, Big Fun, D Jones, myself, we are just going to be running Unbreakable DPS builds. When you're more comfortable with the raid, you go up to Obliterate or Glass Cannon. Yeah, more damage the better. But when you're learning the raid as a team, Unbreakable's the way to go. It's just survivability, and with this setup, you hit like you're wearing Glass Cannon. Not quite, but pretty much. Yeah, you're getting hard crits with your Eagle Bearer or with your ACR, whatever assault rifle you Bakers does in or not. You're hitting hard. So they're the roles that we're going to go for all of this fight. We'll switch it up a little bit on Razorback. We're just going to go do Tarmac first, yeah? We'll get Tarmac done and we'll discuss Boomer. Any questions for Tarmac before we do it? No?
I've got none.
Okay. Tarmac's... Yep.
Do you want people to wear Coyote's mask or anything?
Yes, thank you for
have one
reminding me. Thank you for reminding me. We do have 2 Coyote masks needed. So generally we have it on our Overwatch opportunistic. Romeo's saying you've got one on, yeah?
Yeah.
I've got it on opportunistic.
Gunner's
Somebody's
got
run
a
ahead. If
Coyote
you just
mask.
wait.
Yeah. Sorry if we just wait.
Oh.
So just so we only need 2. So Romeo's got one and the Overwatch opportunistic's got one, yeah?
Yes.
Gunner's got one as well.
Are you able to change it at all, or we don't really need more than 2? If not, it's fine. All I'm saying, you can go more selfish if you
Rome
want.
can change off of it if I need to.
Yeah, you change off of it, Rom. You change off of it, and then Gunner, you keep yours on. I always do.
We're not doing bears because me and G don't know where the fucking bears are.
Yeah, we don't give a shit for bears. I'm not gonna lie. I got a video. If you want it, there's a video. But yeah, so here what I always say is I always go right. So whoever's in subgroup 2, we're gonna go right. Whoever's in subgroup 1, you're gonna go left. The healer's Penny, so left you're gonna be 1 down because Penny will float.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that. I was like, wait, what side am I going? There is somebody on the left that needs to be on. Oh wait, no, it's Pluto. Is he doing opportunistic? Overwatch.
Should be right still. Doesn't really matter so much. As long as I got a couple with me, we're good, we're good. So what will happen, right side, you're going to be dealing with dogs when they spawn. Left side, you're going to be dealing with the boomer at the back. And nice and easy.
My hive's just a little bit forward if you guys want to push forward into it. I'm going to go over to left and pop some shots on the guys to the left, make sure they don't feel lonely and left out in the cold.
Stream, I'm aware I didn't show the builds for Overwatch Opportunistic, and I will when we're on Boomer. We'll go a bit more in depth when we're there. I'll explain how they work, what they do. We got a Boomer on the right that needs to go, and these drones are very annoying.
Scratch up my hives there for you.
No. I got my hive though.
Dogs are out, guys.
One down.
2 down. How's the back getting on? Right, the boomer's still alive at the back.
Not there north.
Good job. The Tarmac's just easy ad clearance. I don't explain too much about that. It's just about learning it, learning the spawns, getting them going quick. Good job. So when we go into Boomer now, there are specific spaces I put everybody. I'll wait until everybody's here and we'll go through every role what everyone's doing and the build used for that role. We already know who's doing some of the roles. So we're going to start with what we know. So Penny is going to be our future initiative healer.
That's me.
You?
Be nice to me or I'm not popping your heels. I'm just going to let you go down.
Opportunistic on Bravo.
Say it after me. Penny is better than G. All together now. Penny is better than G. Come on.
I heard everybody say it.
Yeah. I had no one say a Penny. It's bullshit.
It's all right. I'm not putting any heels down in this room. I'm going to keep them all to myself, right? Like a greedy little goober.
Okay, so for stream purposes again, this is the role we use, and where we put this role for Boomer is laptop C. And the reason for that is there's no ad spawns here, guys, okay? So the healer will go on C, and when I say that on C, when we're going around, there's going to be laptop calls, right? Are you all aware of how Boomer works and the mechanics? Or do you need that explaining? But we'll kind of go through it anyway in a second. But yeah, basically there's going to be some laptops and letters that are shown on this TV monitor. And they're going to be called out. It'll be Alpha, Bravo, Charlie or Delta. And when they're called out, the people in the centre need to hit their laptops. And the healer's going to be responsible for C. If C's called out, they hit it. They don't need to stay here though. They can move about, heal people. Penny will be like looking at who needs heals. She'll put her hive out in the centre here so people get heals off it. In the centre, and as we're coming around on the outside, the people kiting Boomer, they can get heals off of it, and she'll just keep healing people. And the most important thing, she's giving us all 25% extra damage, yeah, which is brilliant. So that's the healer. The Overwatch opportunistic role, I'll quickly show that build now for stream. The most important thing about the Overwatch opportunistic role is the extra damage it is giving. And that's off the opportunistic on the backpack. You're getting 10% to any target you hit with a shotgun, a sniper rifle, or marksman rifle, rather. We don't really use that on Boomer, so whoever's running this role, Cluzo, don't worry so much about proccing opportunistic. If you can on Boomer when he's on his knee, great, but it really isn't needed. For Boomer, your main role is ad clearance and giving everybody Overwatch. So where I put you is, and that's the main point of the build. You make the build around a DPS build. You can see my Overwatch opportunistic build here. I've got the Coyote mask on because it's a support build. I might as well support with that. I have Grupo, I have Providence, I have Seska, I got Fox's Prayer. I go with the Badger ammo dump holster for the extra ammo capacity. Doesn't really matter how you build the build. It's just got to be a DPS build with Overwatch. Opportunistic, Coyote mask works great. You will need a marksman rifle or a shotgun though to proc opportunistic. So that's the build. And you go on Bravo. So Cluzo, you're responsible for Bravo, and you will stay here. And your ad control responsibility is going to be Burger Bar. It's going to be Donut Shack. And you got 3 spawns. There's 1 spawn on Burger Bar door. That's kind of your least priority. You will help with that, but your main priority is the Donut Shack door and the door 40. Ad spawn there are your priority, and that's where the sniper spawns as well. So where I can tell sometimes when people are struggling with ad controls, when I see a sniper all the way down on 44, that sniper's managed to get out of door 40 or the Donut Shack door and find their way all the way over to 44. And if that happens, you'll hear me say, you know, what are you doing with your ads on 44? Stop focusing on Boomer too much, because there's a reason why you've missed the sniper. Sniper's vital. If you see a sniper, it's got to go. And ad control's vital. Like, unless your ad control is done in this role, you won't focus Boomer. Like, when we say Boomer's down, because he goes down to his knee, you don't want to be shooting Boomer in your head if you've got 3 ads in front of you. Your main job's the ad control, yeah? Always ad control before Boomer. The people kiting Boomer, and then anybody who can shoot Boomer will be shooting Boomer in the head. So stay in cover, give us Overwatch, do ad control. That's your role there. So we've got the healer, and then the next one is tardigrade, but you're included with the DPS roles. And we split these roles up. We've got C and B covered. We cover A laptop and D laptop. Anybody just want to volunteer for A laptop and D laptop? I'll just pick. If not,
Yeah, I'll get it.
who's that?
Okay.
D Jones.
D Jones. Okay, I'm gonna put you on A laptop then. So this is your responsibility. So if you heard me, Penny, or someone else, no, if you heard me or one of the runners say Alpha, you gotta interact with it. When we're interacting with laptops as well, guys, we're holding it. It's not a suppress of a button. You got to stand there and hold it. Okay? You will lose your Overwatch when you interact with B, Cluzo, but it's fine. That laptop needs to be interacted with. We're going to have to lose Overwatch for a few seconds. You'll be doing A, D Jones, and your ad control on A is the same as Cluzo, but your priority is definitely Burger Door. So anything that comes out of Burger Door is your main priority, and then you can help with Donut Door, and you can help with Door 40. Same again, ads before Boomer. When you heard me say Boomer's down, only shoot Boomer in the head if, you know, there's not a ton of ads about. Okay? So that's A. And it's exactly the same on D. Who would like to do D laptop? This is probably the more trickier one. I'm going to pick Gunner.
Yes.
You're going to be doing D laptop, okay? So your job on D laptop, again, if we say Delta, you need to interact with Delta, but your ad control. So you're going to be killing ads that come out of 44 and 43. You're on your own with that, okay? Now what I do as a kiter, because I'm going to be kiting with 2 people, as I'm kiting Boomer, I will look to see if you're struggling as I'm coming round. If I notice a couple of ads about, I will help you. But yeah, you're on your own with them. Whereas like on A and B, D Jones and Cluzo can kind of work together. You've got Penny. She's got no DPS and she can't aim, so you're fucked. So you've got to get 44 and 43.
Fuck you, you little prick!
I had to. So that's your job, and as I've just said with both the other guys, it's ads before Boomer. Like if I heard Boomer down, Boomer does need to be shot in the head. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not gonna look at Boomer and shoot him in the head if I can see 4 ads in my corner. Yeah, those ads are gotta go, because what they're gonna do is start taking people down. So we don't want downs. Their priority. If I see 1 ad, yeah, I'm going to go and shoot Boomer in the head for a few seconds, yeah? But, yeah, only shoot Boomer in the head if your ads are clear. And obviously, if we call Delta, Delta's priority. Delta is always priority when we call Delta. So that's the 4 laptops covered, okay? We have 1 more DPS person, and we have 3 kiters. I'm going to be a kiter. Who wants to kite with me?
I'll do it.
So that's Romeo. I'm going to pick Big Fawn. You're going to be a kiter with me. Trev, let me just go through your role first. So, Trev, follow me. So we've got all the laptops covered. This corner here where I'm putting Trev is this is the best ad control point in the whole room, right? From here you can see Burger Door, which is an ad spawn. You can see Donut Door, which is an ad spawn. You can see Door 40, which is an ad spawn, and you can also look right and you can see Door 44 and you can see Door 43. You can see every ad spawn in the room. Your job in this role is just ads. Your priority is Burger Door. Your second priority is Donut, the 2 doors over at Donut. And then if it's all clear, your third priority is just to look right and see if there's any ads to clear there. Okay, and for the whole fight in this role, all you're doing is ad clearance. Stay in this corner, don't move, just ad clearance. Okay, ads are so important on this boss fight. If the ads are down, it is easy. If the ads are becoming a problem, it gets difficult. Okay, so that's why I focus so much on zonal ad control. If you can keep them at bay, this fight is easy. If you hear me call as we're going round, boomer damage is not enough, you probably are focusing a little bit too much on the ads, which is mad. It kind of contradicts what I just said, but you should be able, you want to aim for being able to do ad control and get 2 bars of armor off boomer every time he goes down. If you're getting 2 bars of armor off and the ad control is good, you're on for a perfect boss. Okay, you'll flawless it. No one's going down if you can achieve that. What I do suggest, and this is thanks to Penny because I didn't know about this, when Boomer first comes out, we're going to need to kite him. Trevor and everyone, if you're in this cover here on the yellow part, sometimes it can glitch and you can get his eye. So when Boomer first comes out, just stay on the vending machine. Okay, when Boomer first comes out, once you've seen that we've got the eye, you can then use all the cover. It just saves it getting a little bit sticky at the start. Okay, and that's going to be your role for the fight, Trevor. If Boomer does go down in this area and you're free to do so, do shoot him in the head. But if he goes down when we're all the way over on the other gun, 41, you can't see him. Don't worry about him. Just clear ads. So then it's just the 3 kiters. So it's going to be me, Big Fawn, and Romeo. Kiting is important. Once learned, it's the easiest thing to do in the world, though. Okay, so we're going to start this boss fight off, and what we need to do is shoot down these nodes. So Big Fawn, I'm going to have you on 45 gun to start off, and Romeo, you're going to be on 41 door to start off. Okay, always aim for the furthest node away. Get that down first and then get the closest node down to you. Yeah, once both nodes are done, we want to be in this area where we are now. And Big Fawn, you're going to stay on 45 ready for the first boomer down. Okay, you'll do the first boomer down. Romeo, me and you'll just clear ads until boomer comes out. Once boomer comes out, I'm going to take the eye from boomer, and I just want, if you've not kited before, guys, just want you to kind of see how I do it. I'm going to shoot him in his legs. That's going to give me his eye. I am then going to bring him over to the gun where Big Fawn is, and when I'm about here and he gets close to me, I'm going to barrel roll to turn him round. I'm then going to shoot him in his chest. Up to that point, do not shoot him in the chest, okay? It's pointless. We shoot him in the chest to keep him still for Big Fawn to get an easy first down. Yeah, once he's turned Big Fawn, do not stop shooting that big red backpack. Yeah, watch the don't overheat the gun. Do stop if it's going to overheat. But, you know, just get him down as quick as possible. Once he's down on his knee, stop shooting the gun. Stay on the gun. Okay? I'm going to say Boomer down. Everybody who can, me and Romeo definitely, are going to shoot Boomer in the head to try and do 2 bars of damage. Okay? As Boomer starts standing up, Big Fawn, you start shooting his backpack again. What you're doing there is prepping him for the next gun. The second he throws a grenade at you, you're going to have the eye off him more than likely, and you've got to run straight to the next gun following me now. You just run, and you come round, and you bring him in front of the 41 gun. If for whatever reason you don't have the eye, Big Fawn, it's fine. Still come here. Whoever's got the eye out of me and Romeo, that's what we need to do. We need to get him to this gun. It's the same instant. As he comes to about here, I'm barrel rolling out the way. If at any point, I should have mentioned this on the last one, if at any point, say you overheat or you're not hitting your shots on the backpack, it's taking a while to get him down, you need to keep him in position. Don't keep running away from the gun. It makes it harder for the gunner to shoot his backpack. To keep him in position is very easy. Whenever he's close to you, he swipes you with an arm. And you just need to get used to that swipe. And if he hits you with Unbreakable, he's surviving it, so don't be scared of getting hit by it. Basically, what you want to do is stand in front of him, and as he's about to swipe for you, you barrel roll out of the way. You see him swipe. After you see him swipe, you run back in front of him. Keeps him in position. So imagine he's in front of me now, he's going to swipe me, I'm backing up again, and I'm running back up to him, yeah? There you go, you're doing the motion. So yeah, Romeo's got it, I'm just backing up. That means the person on the gun is right close to him, and it can just keep shooting the backpack. Much easier here than all the way down here. Down here, the backpack's a smaller target, and he's obviously swiping and moving. So we're trying to keep him as close to the gun as possible, and then when he's down, we stay down and we shoot him in the head again. And it's the same process all the way around. When the laptops come up, it's mine, Romeo's, well, Rom, I'm going to call you Rom, my, Rom, and Fawn. It's our job to call out the laptops, okay? So I'm going to say Rom. We're going to have you as the caller. It's best to have one caller so we don't get confused. Okay, and call it like Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, just so people don't get mixed up with B and D. Okay, and you're just looking at the screen, yeah. So whenever you hear the alarm, pull what's on the screen out, and the guys in the middle will hit the laptops. Now, sometimes the alarm doesn't go off for everybody, so Rom, if you don't hear the alarm, someone in the middle will. If you hear the alarm in the middle, guys, don't be afraid to say laptops. I'm always saying it. If I hear the alarm, I'm like, laptops, just give us a, just communicate. Let us know you need your laptops calling out. Because sometimes we get a little bit, I don't know, it could get a little bit hot with Boomer and heated with Boomer, and we might not hear it. So do call if you can hear the alarm. That's basically it. I'm trying to think, Penny, if I forgot anything. You're basically then going back from 40, you're going back to 45, you're coming back to 41. It's rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Add control, get Boomer down, and eventually you kill him.
What causes him to destroy a gun?
Time. So if you take too much time, he's going to destroy a gun. Good question. Very good question. So say we take too much time on this, which is fine. He's going to destroy a gun. You're only going to have use of one gun. In that instance, say that gun's 41. We're going to bring him to 41. We're going to do the damage on him, and you get like 30 seconds where you can't use the gun. All we do is run him up and down here. There's no point taking him to 45. So yeah, 45, because it's out of use now. So we'll run him up and down here. And then once the gun's ready, we'll have a call. The gun's ready to use. We'll make sure we bring him back here. Power roll to turn him round and keep him in position, how I explained before, by just letting him keep swiping at you. And you just use the one gun. If you take too much time, he destroys both guns and it's a wipe. It's game over. If you do not hit the laptops, all these nodes come back up. So when we're calling for those laptop center people, right? If I say Alpha Bravo and you don't hit them, all these nodes come back up. All the ads become immune because they can't be shot at when they're in this radius, and it makes things very difficult. Our job as kiters at that point is to get these nodes back down as soon as possible to regain control. So make sure the laptops are hit. And also, if you hit the wrong one, it happens. So if I call for, say I say B, but you heard D, and you hit D, they come back up. That's why I say Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta. And the other thing I forgot to mention for the kiters, so how I work the kiting. So like I said, we're going to be starting off with we've got Fawn on the gun. We got me getting the eye, and we've got Rom just doing a bit of ad control at the start, right? I'm going to turn him round. He's going to go. I'm going to shoot his chest. He's going to go down. We're going to take him down for the first time. After that, his chest is going to come back up. When his chest comes back up, he heals quite fast. We've got to keep an eye on that. If you've got the eye, your job is not the chest. So many teams do that. They have the person on the eye look after the chest. It sounds great because you got the eye, right? He's on you. But the thing is, I need him on that next gun as quick as possible. So if you've got the eye, I need you heading to that gun. What I'll do is we need to communicate, Rom. Me and you will say, for the first one, because we know Fawn's probably going to have the eye, you'll say, I've got the gun. Or I'll say, I've got the gun. If you've not got the gun, and if you've not got the eye, you're the one focusing the chest, yeah? So imagine now, you've told me you've got the next gun. Fawn's got the eye. Fawn's running around to the next gun. I'm just going to be standing here looking at that chest. I should not need to worry about ads because ads should be controlled from the middle. So I'm looking at that chest, and as soon as I see the chest come back up, I'm putting it down. Once I put it down, I can run straight to the gun. It's only going to come up once on a rotation. I can come here and I can wait. Yeah.
Okay.
But we need someone watching that chest at all times. And generally it's the person that doesn't have the eye and the person that's not going to be on the next gun. And that's how we rotate. Penny, anything to add?
Gee, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I've been laid down talking in your stream chat, and I haven't paid any attention to what you have said or haven't said.
Fuck's sake.
I think you're pretty good. I would just. Are you gonna run the opportunistic build still?
We are having the opportunistic. Yeah, we've got.
No, I'm talking about you. I thought that's what you look like you have on right now.
Oh, thank you. No, I've switched. Thank you. That's what I was showing stream before. Unbreakable's back on. So yeah, very last thing. Turrets are your friends. So for your skills, you definitely want revive hives. You go down, you're gonna get back up. Assault turrets are great for add. I just love them because they're like add decoys, right? You throw an assault turret out, like for example on D. I always throw my assault turret on this wall here. Any adds that spawn will generally look at your turret first. Just get your assault turrets out. They will shoot at Boomer, but Boomer doesn't get attracted to them, so we don't need to worry. Don't shoot at Boomer unless he's down as well. You've got to let the kiters do the work with him. If you shoot at Boomer when when he's on the move, you might get his eye and it messes things up. So only shoot at him if he's down. Yeah, Penny?
You just cut out.
Oh. We're better now?
Yeah, it's just every now and then you will cut out. If you cut out, I'll be like, G.
Yeah, thank you.
There you know.
And I think that's it. So assault turrets, revive hives. This boss, it's just mechanics. It's the hardest boss of the fight. We get this done. Everything else is much easier. Okay, this is definitely the toughest boss of the fight. Razorback does have a lot of mechanics, but I think Razorback is quite easy when you get it. This one. Even raid teams that are comfortable can struggle on this. Like it can get difficult quite quick. Add control is key. Let's see how we go. We're gonna have a run. We're gonna see how we go. If I forgot anything, I will remind myself as we go. So when you're ready on 41 and 45, you two call it. We'll get this going.
If you require a heal, holla holla, $5, and I will shoot a heal in your direction. Just shout your name. Just say Penny. I need to say Penny Bigthorn or
Penny,
because the guys in the middle are going to get heals, but the guys on the outside not so much. And I'm only really going to be focusing the kiters. Yeah, that's that. That's it. I'm good. That's all I do. That's my 2 cents.
41 ready.
45 ready.
hey, fire.
3, 2, 1, go.
Where's
He
the
just
last
spawned
one?
on 40. He's down. Well done, Rob.
No boy.
Someone else. Some late spawners, they sometimes do this. Okay, so
Sometimes
I've got
they're
Boomer.
like pennies out there. Let's not bother.
Okay, so I've got his eye, so as I said, I'm just going to bring him straight to you, Big Four. Wait until I turn him, okay? I'm going to turn him, and I'm going to shoot him in the chest. Start shooting him now. And I'm going to keep him here. Close, he swipes for me, I pull back. And then I get close to him again, he'll swipe to me, I pull back. I'm messing up a little bit. Try and keep shooting his backpack and...
He's placing me.
Okay, we'll swap.
Eye on me,
We'll
eye
swap.
on me.
We'll swap. We'll swap. Yeah. Oh, you can keep firing this gun. Like I see a lot of people pulse it. Don't worry too much about overcharge. Yeah. Because it takes a while to overcharge. There you go.
He's
Shoot him in the
down.
head.
Everybody gets shots on him.
You only need to stop shooting if that red bar gets near the top. So now I'm gonna try and prep him. Prep him. Someone have his chest. Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you, Benny.
Catch.
Not bad damage.
Computers.
Laptops. Rom, laptops.
What's the laptop?
Charlie.
Delta?
Charlie.
going on?
Oh, I heard Delta.
Yeah, I did. Remember
Yeah.
I said Rom just calls. This is why Rom just calls, because if more people call, we can get confused, so...
I'm gonna take 41 down when the turret's up, so you don't
I
have
got
to
his
worry about
chest, I got his
41.
chest.
Just
Get these nodes
stick
down,
close to the middle
because we
and you'll
failed
be
the
healed.
laptop, so get these nodes down.
somebody.
Okay, keep him close to the gun, Romeo. Okay, this node's down. Get his chest.
Yeah, I'm overheating.
That's okay. That's okay.
Just cooling, just cooling.
Let's get his chest. Okay, there we go.
Somebody kill.
Okay, he's down. Hey, not bad, not bad. Okay, so I'm watching his chest. I'm watching his chest. Take him straight to 41.
Eyes on me.
Yeah, take him straight round. I got his chest. Chest is gone, so now we can both go and be prepped, okay? So with the eye, wait there, and as soon as he's on you, barrel roll away to turn him, okay? You want backpack facing the gun. That's it. Now keep him close. Get right in his face. And that's it. That's it. Right, I got his eye now, so right in his face.
Overheated.
Okay, we'll swap. You got the eye, Romeo?
Yep. Chest is up.
Okay, shoot it down.
Laptops,
Down.
laptops,
Alpha.
laptops.
Alpha.
Alpha.
It's down. Nice work. Okay, I'm trapping him.
I have the eye.
Okay, he's on his way. So if you haven't got the eye, make sure you're watching his chest. So that'll be you, Fawn. I'm coming round. We need to watch our chest, because what's happening at the minute, we're doing damage, and
Chest
he's
is
just
down.
healing back up. We need to watch our chest. He's down. Nice rotation. Good rotation. Great ad control, team. Ad control's spot on right now. We've just got to watch his
Ad
chest a
control's
bit more.
beautiful.
I've got the chest, Rom. You take him. Okay, his chest is down. I can also get the gun. So Fawn, I got the gun. I got the eye, actually. I got the eye. Ignore me. Someone else get the gun.
Switch, I'll switch,
yeah,
I'll
yeah,
switch.
yeah, yeah. I'll keep
You
him
wanna
close.
switch?
I'll keep him close. Thanks for the heals. See, while we're keeping us close, what Penny's doing is keeping us healed. So we can take as many of them as we all day long. Shoot him in the head. Nice damage.
Laptops.
Nice damage.
Laptops,
Laptops.
laptops.
Alpha, Bravo, Charlie.
I've
got
got Charlie.
Nice call on the
Alright.
laptops. Nice call on the laptops.
Bravo down.
He's destroying 41 guys, so you've only got 45 to work with.
I'm gonna need a heal.
I'm coming and going on.
Just watch that chest, guys. It's already going.
I got it.
Okay, we've got to keep him down here now. So we've lost the gun. We're going to keep him on
45.
45.
I got the gun.
You got the gun. Nice work. I got the chest.
I'm leading him, I'm leading him.
Yeah.
Leading him.
Nice work,
Two
Fawn.
more
Nice work,
rotations,
Fawn.
guys. You've got this.
Hopefully he'll push onto me now.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We've got heals all day long. Add control, please. We're getting blasted right now. I got his chest. Rob, we need to swap.
Oh my god, I've just
Damn.
gone in here myself. Why am I this person?
Add some more right.
Alright, the computers will probably be
Chest
going
is
off in a
going.
moment.
Okay, we need to keep him here. So watch me with the eye. Oh,
Laptops.
all laptops. All of them.
All laptops.
Right, we need to keep this chest if we're going to get this on the next go round, okay?
Bravo down. This is jammed at the moment, this turret.
That's guys. Let me know when that gun's ready. Got his chest.
It's good to go.
Okay, we'll keep him here for you.
Yeah,
Shoot
no.
him. Nice, down. Finish him, guys. Finish him.
That was a mad shot.
Nice work. First try. Like it was.
Good job, team.
Like well done.
Ads, loads of ads, loads of ads.
Well done.
Yeah, you're fine.
First try. First try. Before we move on, any questions after that? Like, fair dues for first try. The ad control was fantastic. The ad control went a little towards the end. I think maybe that was just because, I don't know. But it was fine. I'm going to say the ad control was fantastic. The boomer kiting was real good. I felt it improved as we went on. Any questions?
I missed a computer siren. I just didn't even hear it go off at all.
That's okay. That's okay.
Fine. That's what the whole team's there for. Like, we all play a part and we all have each other's backs. It's about looking after one another, right? That's why we work together.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well, the only one was when I pushed my button when I wasn't supposed to.
To be fair, that considering we did a first try on Boomer,
With the notes coming up.
and we had the laptops come up, yeah, that is a really good effort. Only one good destroyed. Yeah, that's solid. Good job, team.
You all get the method we were doing. That's the most important thing, because you understand how we're kind of doing zonal ad control. We're splitting the team into ads and kiting. So we had like Boomer being managed by 3 people, the ads being managed by 4 people, yeah? And we had a healer who was just healing everybody. And that's kind of what makes this fight very easy for me. When you can master that method, it's a breeze. It's a breeze. You flawless it every single time. It's just getting used to that method, yeah? As long as you all get that, there's no questions. Let's move on.
We're doing the key.
Yes.
I presume we're doing key.
Yep.
Do you know how to do keys, guys? Have you done them before?
I know that it's timed, but
Okay.
I don't know
So
where
me and Penny
the
will
other
explain
button is
it.
that's not on the wall.
That's fine. So Penny's gonna stand over here, and
Do you want me to go?
yeah, if you all can have a look, guys, it says interact. People count this in. There's no need to count this in, right? It says interact.
Yeah.
If Penny says she's
Compress
got
it.
it,
Compress it.
yeah, compress it. So,
Yeah,
so
just
compress
compress
it.
it.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing. You just get electrocuted, right? So, basically, now it won't say interact. Does that mess us up?
No, it
No,
shouldn't.
it shouldn't.
have,
It should
no.
come back up, shouldn't it? But
The amount of times that
Yeah.
somebody's told me they pushed that button and I pressed it and got shot is unreal.
so, basically, it does say interact now, but it does say interact. And what happens is when I hit another switch, it changes to push button. As soon as it changes to push button,
Okay.
that's when you hold it. And Penny's going to be there ready to press it. And the other switch is over here. You just shoot this door, you go in here, and there's a hidden switch in here, and you're just interacting with it. So I'll go, Penny, are you ready?
I am
I
ready.
see
Yeah.
the hidden switch.
I just hit
Got
it.
it.
Second Penny said she's ready, I just hit it.
Now I can push button
Yeah,
and I'm
and
pushing.
we shoot drones. So shoot the drones, get them gone.
Nope.
Wow, that was great.
So yeah, that's as simple as that. You just hit that switch, this will change the push button, someone's got to hold the button, yeah? And then your first key's here.
I always end up switching over to Unbreakable or my drone killer when we come to this room.
That's a good shout. Many teams do that. Boom.
But like you saw right there,
Hmm.
it didn't work. It didn't take them all the way down. And I have your build copied to the letter.
What, the DPS one?
So no, the drone killer build.
See, I made it. That's Cometon's one. Are you in cover when you're doing it?
No.
That would be why. Because you need to be in cover. Yeah, that build.
Got it.
Scrap it. I liked it at the time. I thought it was a great idea, and I did like it. It was a different way to do a drone killer build. I know people loved it, and I need YouTube hits, right? It was good. It was real good. But the hardwire skill build's much better. So if you're gonna go with a drone
Oh, that's
killer,
what that is.
Oh,
it's
it is.
4-piece hardwire, all red,
all red. That's what I said.
Box
The
prayer knee
DPS
pads.
one. Okay. So
with glass cannon.
okay, so that's why I asked. My bad, I misunderstood you. It's not Cometon's build. I'm sorry, Cometon, if you're watching. So that build, yeah, that build
Oh
works.
shit, Commenton.
But let me have a look
Do you?
at it. Have you got
Do
it
I
on
need
now?
to switch to the pistol? I
No,
did.
you
I just
don't.
switched it back
No,
up.
you don't. You need to be at full armor. That's a thing.
Switching to the pistol probably would
It would
help,
help.
just because it gives
It
them
would
the extra
help.
skill tier. But ideally, you don't want to do that because you have to then think about more of what you're doing. So you want it to
Oh.
sort of like just pop it, right?
You need Overwatch. So just the problem with this build,
Okay.
the problem with the DPS build, I was telling Penny this yesterday, right? You need all the procs to get you. You need 73% skill damage. So
Got it.
if you don't
Okay.
have all your procs, you're not gonna have it. So what I'd do if you are struggling with the build, take out the Eagle Bearer, get a capacitor on, build up some more skill damage with the
Okay.
capacitor, or put
Right.
Technician on.
Got it.
Okay, and then that build
Gee.
will work better. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
question. I've got my drone killer build on just now, before you.
Yeah.
Have a quick look at that.
Who's that?
Trevor.
Trevor?
Spec it in.
Yes.
I'm gonna do some gun art while we're waiting.
Is this the Eclipse Protocol one?
It is, yes.
Aye.
Yeah, I suppose jamming is classed as a status effect, so Eclipse Protocol would work.
No, this damage has to be 73 to kill them. It'll keep the status on them longer, but to kill them you need that 73.
Yeah.
So we've got 10, 20, 30, 40. You're getting 50, 60.
Is it Penny?
You'll have 70 through your...
Hey.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Your drone killer, we'll use yours on number 4, yeah, when we get there.
Okay.
See how it goes.
Yeah.
Because that might actually work, because if it can hold the drones
It'll
off for
hold them
longer
for
as well,
longer,
if
yeah.
it doesn't
Remember,
fully
is it Penny?
kill them, that'd be good. What's up?
I'm asking our esteemed painter here if that's your portrait or who is it?
Oh, I'm just I'm just over here shooting, man.
Ah, okay.
It's a gremlin.
Ah, okay, so it's
Oh, so it is Penny.
What the fuck? Do you know what? Do you know what? This is why we don't get along.
This is why we get along.
Fuck you,
Okay,
G.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Glass cannon.
Okay, I'm gonna... Okay, so on here, our tactics for this, one person's going to go down A side, everybody else is going to go down B side, okay? I'm going to have you guys manage the center. So the tardigrade is who I send down A side. Who's the tardigrade again?
That's me, Trev.
Trev, okay.
Trev, I'm gonna give you a little life hack that Paul taught me. So take your revive hive off and replace it with a healing hive, because your healing hive is going to heal your shield, which is what we need here, essentially. And when my hive goes out, you drop your hive down, and it'll only be like for a few seconds, but it should help.
Okay.
Hopefully we won't need the revive hive. The way Boomer went, I can't see us needing it, to be fair. That was a solid Boomer.
That was a very solid Boomer. Like, to be fair, that I was expecting a whiteboard too. So
Yeah.
this is gonna be a
Good
lot
job.
quicker stream
That's
than
it.
before.
You
So
jinxed us.
no, like I think we got this. That was a real good Boomer.
Perhaps you can run this twice.
Maybe. So we'll see. It gives me more time to explain. This boss fight is very easy if you've got high DPS. I heard someone say I'm going with glass cannon. So where I've said unbreakable before, if you do have glass cannon or obliterate builds, this is where you switch to them for this boss fight, because it actually makes it easier. The reason I say unbreakable when you're learning a raid is because unbreakable does make things easier. But this boss fight, it's all about how quick you can get the bosses dead. And glass cannon and obliterate do that. Okay, not you, Trev, because obviously you're tardigrade, but everyone else that can do, if you've got them, switch them. If not, stick with your unbreakable, they're absolutely fine. So Trev, I'm just going to go show Trev what you'll be doing down here. Have you ever done this side before?
I've never done it.
Okay.
So this will be first.
I'm going to go everyone down on B, and I'll be with you guys in a minute. Obviously, you can... this is what I'm explaining to Trev. It's quite... If
you all want to go over to A and see what G's explaining,
feel free.
and you can all learn A then. And then you all know.
That's a good point.
Yeah, just follow G and listen to everything he's explaining, because then you'll know every part of the raid that he's explaining.
Okay, so
it's like class, isn't it? Look.
So it always in the center console, there's these 3 switches here and there's 3 switches the other side, right? The light is always on the other side first. So Penny, where is it?
It is on the back. I'll push the middle button so you can see it go over to your side.
Okay.
There you go. Now it should be going over to you now.
And this is what I mean by the light, okay? So we're going to get the light now, and you see it's on the center. So how this works is this center console, when you get it right for the first time, the bosses are going to spawn. But we only ever hit it twice, okay? The way we do this method. So when Penny said it was on the back, if you have a look at the whole plane, what we mean is back of the plane. You can see the tail there. So back would be this. Yeah, where I'm standing. Centre's obviously centre. Front is front of the plane. Yeah, because that way's the front. So there's front, centre and back is how we do that. And what will happen to start the fight off? Penny, like say this is the other side now. Penny would go centre. I'd get ready on the centre and I'd say, right, I'm ready. Penny would say go. And we both hit them at the same time. Fight starts, okay? What will happen is the bosses will spawn in. So Trevor, who's our tardigrade, is going to be this side. And you're going to have Dizzy jump out of that window. And he's going to start shooting at you. So that's why you got the Crusader shield. Now, what you want to do, you can stand there with your Crusader shield if you want, but if he hits you with a grenade, that will disappear quickly or take you out in one shot. So you do have cover as well. Use your cover. You're not going to be waiting for long. What you do need to be able to do, Trevor, is while the boss is shooting at you, you've got to quickly look at the lights, because a few seconds after he jumps down, your light's going to be on this side. You need to let the other person know where it is. Front, centre or back. Just let them know. Once you've let them know what you're looking at and what the other person, the other side's going to be looking at is Ricochet's health bar. So you got Dizzy over here. Ricochet's going to be the other side. Once Ricochet's health bar gets down to 1 bar of armour, you call pause. So everyone's shooting Ricochet or pause, and this is when you do the console again. So they'll pause, and then you'll say, right, I am ready at wherever it is, because you're going to call it out. Let's just say it's back for argument's sake. You're right, I'm ready at back. Whoever's on the other side will say ready, and you'll say go. Why I don't do countdowns, I see so many teams do countdowns, and what happens is, the last thing you want, if you're getting shot in the back by Ricochet, is someone on the other side to go 3, 2, 1, hit. That annoys me. Dead, I'm like, no, just go, okay? Like, all you need to know is, are you both ready? If you're both ready, go. If you hit it a second before the other person, it's fine. You have a window. It's like a second or two window. As long as you both hit it within that window, it's good. So all you need to know is that both of you are ready. Once you're both ready, go. And what that means is it saves downs. Because like I said, sometimes you don't know how the fight's going to go. You could be getting shot in the back from Ricochet. The other person could be getting shot in the back from... I think getting the names mixed up. Whatever. You could be getting shot in the back by the boss that's on your side. And yeah, you just want to do it quick. You don't want to be down. So as soon as that's pressed for a second time, what you do is you call for a kill on Ricochet, who's the other side, right? So you pause on 1 bar of armor. You do the second switch. You kill Ricochet. This lane is then going to lift up. So Trev, as a tardigrade, this side, what you'll do is get your Crusader shield out and just back up and keep shooting Dizzy to get his eye. And you do want to back up into the other area. So go back, not all the way to where your team is, probably about midway through the room, would you say, Penny? You just want to bring Dizzy closer. Some people will stay in here with him, but people will hit more shots if he's closer to them. So try and go like midway into that room, and you're just shooting Dizzy to keep his attention so everybody else can kill him. They'll kill him very quickly, and then you're just going to be moving on to Weasel. And once Weasel's dead, it's ad control and over. Why do we do the 2 switches? Like, what's the point of that second switch? So do you understand the mechanics of this boss fight with all the gas? You know what's going on with that? There's basically...
Yeah, the purple and orange.
Yeah, so basically purple gas means less damage, orange gas means damage, right? So when you're on the first phase, Ricochet's side has orange gas, I believe. Is that right? Yeah, I think so. So you've got the damage on that side. So what happens is you get him all the way down to 1 bar of armor, and if you can kill him just after doing a switch, you trick the game. So you do a switch, and what that switch does, it changes the gas round. It takes orange from over there, and it brings it over here, and it sends the purple from over here, and takes it over there. So when you do that second switch, you're sending the purple over there, but because you kill him quickly, you get a whole damage phase. When Dizzy comes over here, first of all, he's in orange, so you can shoot him, but even if he comes over here, like, it's just not... It just doesn't take effect. You get full damage the whole way through. You normally kill him in the purple phase. And then you go on to an orange phase and you kill Weasel. So that's the reason for the second switch that we do. So you get okay with that, Trevor? Very, very briefly, you're going to be hitting it for the first time. Start it off. You'll be hitting it for a second time just before we kill Ricochet. Then you'll just be coming back into the room shooting the bosses that are aiming for you.
Okay, I'll give it a go.
Give it a go. Cool. Everyone else back on B. Trev, if you want to come and look over here, you can do, because obviously I'll be explaining what we're doing over there now.
I know
that?
freestyle.
Okay.
Yeah, I've done that.
Right. I need someone in charge of doing the center console with Trevor. Who wants to do that? I'm going to pick on Fawn.
I knew it. I don't know how I knew it, but I did.
So what happened?
You're wearing
What
that
happens if we-
outfit.
Good job, Dawn.
Sorry, there's a
What
question.
happens if
Yeah.
what happens
Okay.
if we kill Ricochet too fast?
If you kill Ricochet too fast, this is going to lift up and you're just not going to get that damage phase. So what will happen is, you kill him too fast, this plane lifts up and one of the bosses dies, okay? So the second he's dead, this plane's going to lift up, and Trev, you're still going to bring him over here, but you are going to have to cope with that first like phase of no damage. So when you notice your damage numbers get really low, and I mean really low, they go down into the thousands, you know? If you're used to hitting 3 million with a rifle, it'll be like 1,000. It's stupid.
Yeah.
When you see that, you just got to wait until the amber comes back, because you just do know. That's what will happen. So it's not the end of the world at all. This is just the method we do, and if you do miss it, that's fine. You'll just take longer to complete the boss fight. So what happens this side is, Vaughn, you're going to be in charge of the middle. So being in charge, when Ricochet comes out and you hit this, you automatically get the eye right away. Best way to deal with that is come over here, get in cover, don't shoot him. Okay, the eye will disappear, making it easy for the next switch. Wait for Trev to tell you what it is, because as you can see now, we see it. So you'll be starting it off. You'll say Trev, it's front. When Trev is ready, you'll say go. You'll both hit it, and then you'll go and hide over here to lose the eye. Trev is going to say it's front, back, or middle, so you know which one it is. You're then going to see Ricochet's armor go to 1 bar. I'll call for the pause, okay? I'll say pause. When I say pause, you and Trev need to do this again. So whatever Trev says, say he says center, you'll say right, ready at center. Trev will say go, and you both hit. Once you do that, you want to come back over here with us. You can stay out if you want. The garage area is a little bit more safer, and all you'll be doing is what we're all doing. What everyone else is doing is we're killing the bosses, okay? So you ignore Ricochet Fawn, but everyone else, we're going to be shooting Ricochet in the head until I say pause. When I say pause, we're going to wait till I say kill to kill him. We're then all going to be focusing Dizzy, the opposite side, and then we're going to be focusing Weasel, the opposite side, once Dizzy is dead. And it's rifles to the head. That's the best bet. Okay? They go down super quick. And what we also do... Are you okay with that, Fawn?
Yeah. So I'd be saying Trev front, yeah?
You would be saying Trev front when it comes to it, yeah.
And then say ready front, and we go like click together.
Yep, you'll say ready front, Trev will say ready, just say go. So,
Okay.
I'd say when it's on your side, you're the one that says go. So you'll say, right, I'm ready, are you ready, Trev? Trev will say yeah, you'll say go. Second time round, when it's Trev's side, Trev will say right, it's back. You'll say, okay, I'm ready, I'm back. Trev will say go. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And you'll obviously every team figures out their own way of doing this. I just find that the best. I like I said, I just hate it when I'm waiting for someone to say 3, 2, 1 and getting shot in the back. It's like, if we could just go a little bit quicker, I would have stayed alive. So that's that. Everybody else, what we're doing is, like I just said, we're shooting bosses in the head and we're killing bosses. Ricochet we are pausing on, but other than that pause, we're shooting to kill. Okay, we throw 3 assault turrets up here. You see one's already up there. You want at least 3 assault turrets on this window ledge, and the reason for that is a sniper spawns up there. The sniper will just get distracted by them, and the sniper won't be attracted to you. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. So what you also want to do is that once there's 3 up there, you can throw a few assault turrets down here as well. I normally have 3 on the window. I'd have 1 thrown on this forklift, and maybe even 1 on this box, because some of it ads spawn around this area and whatnot. So it'll just keep the ad control sorted for you. If at any point an ad does become an issue for you and starts shooting you, just deal with him. Okay, it shouldn't do though. The turrets are a great ad control mechanism. Okay, what you also need though, because what's going to happen with your future initiative, they've got BTSU gloves on and they are going to give you an overcharge for Weasel. So we have that person overcharge for Weasel so we can kill him quicker. He has the most HP, but we just need 2 scanner pulses to be able to do that. So you need 1 scanner pulse per subgroup because it only works for the subgroup that you're in. So at the minute I can see Fawn, you've not thrown your turret out, so can you change your turret for this fight to a scanner pulse? And on the other side, Rom, can you destroy your turret? And Rom, can you throw your scanner pulse on? So have 1 scanner pulse per subgroup. If you have a quick look at the scanner pulse, what we're trying to achieve here is we're trying to get the perk that comes with it, and it's called Weakness Exploit. So you and your allies' damage is amplified by 15% to pulse targets. Okay, the pulse lasts for 10.5 seconds when you hit it. So that's 10.5 seconds of amplified damage providing you're on overcharge. When Penny destroys her hive, you're going to be on overcharge. So you're on overcharge for 15 seconds. So you've got a window there of where you're just doing 10.5 seconds on this build anyway, of 15% amplified damage to Weasel. That's a lot of damage across 8 people. It only works for your subgroup though. So for example, with Rom's pulse, it's only going to work for Rom, Gunnar, Jones and Penny. And then for Fawn's pulse, it's going to work for Fawn, Cluzo, Trev and myself. Or you run 2. The overcharge works for all 8 people. And Penny destroys her hive to get the overcharge with her BTSU gloves. Everybody gets the charge. So that's that mechanic we're doing. Any questions about that?
No.
Okay. So to tell when you destroy that hive, it's always for Weasel. You're not going to need it for Ricochet. You'll see why. He dies very, very quickly. Dizzy sometimes takes longer to kill because depending on the timing of the switches and the death or whatnot, he will take a bit longer to kill. But once he's down to 1 bar of armor and it's about to go over to the orange face, that's when you call for the overcharge. Okay, so you'll hear me say overcharge. It'll be around about when Dizzy's at 1 bar. Penny will then do the overcharge, and once Penny's done the overcharge, Penny's going to say pulse. So 2 people with the pulse, you're listening out for the pulse call. Okay, when Penny says pulse, that's when you both hit pulse. When I say overcharge, that's when Penny destroys a hive for overcharge. So there are 2 additional calls that are going to be made as well. And that is everything. There's nothing more to this boss fight apart from shoot the bosses in the head, do an overcharge, and hit buttons in the center of the room. It's quite simple. Like your patch, sir. Any questions?
I might have one.
Yep.
Nothing's working on my controller apart from my analog sticks. Like I can't fire anything. I can't fire anything. Like, do I just like
You
relog?
log out.
So I just...
Yeah, you log
I'm
out.
sorry. I've only just. I can't do
Oh,
it.
that's fine because I forgot 1 role. So we know the tardigrade roles, Trevor. Yeah, we know the future initiative role. Let me explain what Penny's doing. Just because for raid clinic purposes, all Penny is doing is she's going to be over here. Penny's going to drop a hive to heal everybody, and Penny's going to use a chem. And what Penny's going to do is chem people if they need it. But when the plane lifts up, Penny's going to focus Trev because Trev might need heals. Okay, and obviously when I call for the overcharge at 1 bar of armor on Busy, Penny will destroy that hive. So your job's just healing, your job's giving the overcharge, and that's all the healer role does, okay? Giving the overcharge and healing. After that is the Overwatch opportunistic. So your role is again to give everyone overcharge. Overwatch. So you're going to be in cover to proc Overwatch for everybody. But also with your Scorpio, you want to use your Scorpio on the bosses so we get the extra damage from your Scorpio and your opportunistic. Yeah, you'll be procking opportunistic on the boss. You'll be procking Scorpio on the boss where you'll get extra or 25 damage after 7 shots. That's what you're going to be doing. Staying in cover will get you 12% Overwatch as well. So shoot Ricochet first. Listen for the call for pausing as well because you can still kill him. And then once he's dead, you're going to be focusing Dizzy. Once Dizzy's dead, you're going to be focusing Weasel. You literally just stay in cover and shoot the bosses with a shotgun. Okay, the amount of extra damage you're giving to your team is insane. Everybody else is just DPS, and we're just aiming for their heads and rifles. Okay, this is a great area to be. What I'd say is for Ricochet, once Ricochet's dead, it's sometimes better to be on the left side of this area, because sometimes the bosses, if we do it too quick, are still walking out, and you can't see the bosses if you're down here. Okay, so you won't be able to see the boss. So once Ricochet is dead, maybe just switch to the left side of this area, so you can see the bosses and you can do damage right away. Overwatch person, you won't do that because we need to just stay on this, and once Penny's back, we're going to give this a go.
Right, so I've just had a little thought, a nice thought, right? If this run goes that smooth that you've got time at the end, maybe pull in an FTC and I'll jump out with your new friends.
We'll see. We're an hour and a half in. We've still got 2 bosses, so I've only planned for 3 hours. 3-4 hours max.
That's my bad.
It's okay.
That's my bad. I just thought because of how smooth
It
Boomer
is
went, I was like, holy shit.
I'm kind of like, I'm trying not, it was that smooth, I'm just like, these guys don't need as much of an explanation as what I'm giving. But I've got to, it's a clinic. Yeah, we got to discuss it all.
Yeah. They've probably been in several raids,
Mm-hmm.
and they can shoot things well, and that's great, but they might not understand every role and what every role does.
Exactly. So
all the explanation is really good for me. So keep it up.
Yeah.
no problem. And ask as many questions as you want as well. If there's any questions at all, that's what it's for.
I have a question.
Not you. Piss off.
Okay.
Okay, are we?
I have a question.
Go on.
What if my question was important? What if it was important? No, you don't get to hear my question now. And it was a good one. It's a doozy.
Can I hear it, please?
Yeah, it's why are you so shit?
Oh, because I play with you too much and you're contagious.
Also... No, that's toxicity. That's toxicity. I only pass on good traits. Right, but also I do have a genuine question, like a legit question. I destroy a said hive at 1 bar of armor with whatever the other fuckboy's name is, right? Yeah.
You do, but one thing I've noticed, if we kill him too quick, you kind of want to save it for the amber to get the full effect. Does that make sense? Because sometimes if we do it too quick, we're destroying the hive when it's still purple. Yeah. So around 1 bar of armor where it's normally going amber, so that's why I do it, because you want to make full use of the amber gas.
Well, I can see the we've got the timer on our screen, so I'll just keep an eye on that, and when it hits 18 seconds, I'll hit the overcharge.
Okay.
The 18 seconds, provided Weasel's being shot, right?
Yes. Pretty much.
But I'm ready.
But, yeah. Okay. So we're gonna. We got the pulses. Let's throw some turrets out then. And once the turrets are out and we're all ready, Trev and Fawn, it'll be down to you guys.
Go on, gents. Whenever you... Oh, wait, no, we're still doing turrets.
We're ready.
3 turrets are up.
Alright. Whenever you
Okay.
guys are ready in the PCs.
Ready, front?
Ready?
Go.
That's how it's done. Nice work.
Toxic gas detected.
Trev, what is it? Pause, guys. Pause.
Sent it.
Ready?
Go.
Did we get it?
No, Trev's on the opposite side as well.
We got it. Kill him.
Oh,
Kill
wait,
him.
no,
Kill
we
him.
got
Kill him.
it.
Kill him. We might have missed damage phase, but that's fine. Trev, we'll get you up in a moment.
No worries.
If somebody wants to chuck their hive on Trev now, I'm going to be doing the overcharge and you'll get it back very quickly.
And focus Dizzy.
No,
Oh, hang on a minute. Why is Weasel this side?
Why is Weasel this side? What?
Who do we fire on, guys?
Dizzy.
Dizzy.
Dizzy, yep.
Get our overcharge, if you haven't already.
My hive just got destroyed, so give me a second, I'm overcharging now. Overcharge him.
Got somebody's eye on
Pulse,
me.
guys. And shoot Weasel in the head. I'm going down again. I keep getting a sticky.
You getting up? Yeah, everybody getting up. Right, I'm putting the hive back down for you all. It did not help out that Weasel came in here.
Nah, Weasel normally drops the other side. And I'm just.
Is it worth wiping?
Yeah,
or
let's
going
wipe and go again.
Should
Just because I
we
want.
do it?
Like, we're gonna do it, but let's wipe and go again because.
Trev, as soon as this plane opens, you need to be running over to B side.
Yeah.
Are you wiping?
Yeah. I wanna.
Yes.
Yeah, let's have a proper
That's
run.
that's not a
Okay.
true rendition of what happened.
Yeah, like I don't feel you're learning anything through that run. Like, we were gonna do it, which is a good thing, but I'd rather it go smoother.
If we're gonna do it that way, they're gonna piss all over the proper way it gets done.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's so much easier than that. What I would say,
next
Trev.
to the plane.
Sorry, go on.
Sorry,
Right, you
I
go.
was about to say the same thing. Next to the plane where the computers are, there's a little bit of cover that you can just sit in, and you can just stare at the computers, and it's so close to the computers, you can just sit there and wait for that go call that you can get up, press it, get back into that cover, and tell the boss is down, and then run over as soon as he's down and the plane's up.
Is it this
It's a good
cover
little bit of
here?
cover.
This metal wall thing?
Yeah, it's literally right by the plane.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I sit. I always sit there.
That's
It's
what
a good
I do.
spot. I just run back and forth there.
Yeah. When you come down, Trev, I'll show it you.
We got this.
I
I don't understand why Weasel came out there.
I'm gonna hide you, Yasin. 'Cause-
So this cover here where you are, G?
Yes.
I think.
Yeah, this cover here, Trev. So what happens is when he drops down, he can't shoot you. So you'll do the first switch. Yeah. After the first switch, which is perfect, go straight there. Then look. You don't even need to worry at the boss then. So you can look right away, and you can tell. You can tell Fawn in advance what it's gonna be. Yeah, you don't need to do it, but you can just say, right, it's going to be center. It's going to be front. It's going to be back, and then you know where it is as well. And then when it comes to time, when I say pause, that's when you're gonna say, right, Fawn, I'm ready at center. Fawn will say, ready, go, and then you can run straight back in. Yeah, if you really wanted to do it, like Penny said, you could just wait for Fawn to be ready, and when Fawn says he's ready, then run to it and just say go. That'll be even more efficient, yeah, because you can see it from there. You just need to wait for Fawn to be ready. Once Fawn is ready, you come out of cover, go to it, say go. Another reason why we don't do countdowns, because you can just get it done quick.
Then run through.
And then run.
There's a playlist up.
Yes, run back here for a few seconds. If he's shooting at you, he's doing a lot of damage.
Yeah.
And then when the plane's up, then get your shield out and run through and shoot at him, yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome. Sorry, someone's trying to talk. What was... Is there a question?
The other night, whenever we did this, I noticed that the same thing happened right here, which is that the plane was not moving before he jumped down, and that's why he jumped on our side.
Okay. It was weird.
But it happened the exact same way yesterday when I did a clear through.
Okay.
And we just dealt with it.
Yeah. First time I've seen him. Oh, mine's dropped. We need three turrets up there. 2 will do if I've messed up. Let's work. We are ready. Have we got the overcharge ready? Yeah, we have. We're ready.
Okay. Trev, front.
Ready?
Go.
Toxic gas detected.
It's going to the back.
Okay, pause.
Stop. Right, hit the button.
Thorn ready.
Ready, go.
Okay, kill. Okay, now everybody Dizzy. You'll notice our Weasel's gone the right way now, and we should have full damage on Dizzy.
Trev, come all the way back. Trev, come all the way back into my hive, and it'll keep you alive.
That's
it.
where
Just
you
stand
want
in my
to
hive
be.
with your shield up.
Nice. On the edge of that hive.
I don't think he's in the hive.
Still get that damage on Dizzy. So your overcharge should come now because it's amber, even though we're nowhere near.
Yeah. I'll do it now. Overcharge him.
Pulse.
Overcharge.
And then Weasel. Any of the shots.
Right, I've gone down. I got sniped from the right. Thank you, D. Jones. Oh, just drop a hive on me.
Okay, so we're going to lose damage towards the end of this phase. As soon as you see that you're not hitting him for anything, like now, just stop for a few seconds, take a medkit if you need to, throw your turrets back out if you've got them, and then as soon as the amber gas comes, finish him off. I feel we would have finished him quicker. They never hit me freaking shots. I missed tons. But well done, team. Good job, good job. Then clear up the ads.
I got sniped from the right. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. There's nothing you do. What happens is, if it takes too long, the sniper does start becoming an issue, as we just saw. But it's still easily done, right? You can take a few downs.
Yeah, Rome got.
Nice work.
Rome got hit in the dome.
Yeah. That's fine. So that's the proper method, and it's just practice that makes that quicker. You'll see if you ever watch a stream, like if you see us do it so fast, it's because everybody's wearing glass cannon obliterate, yeah, and they're hitting the shots. Like I missed so many shots then, I just wasn't hitting them. You miss your shots, it's gonna take a while, all right. But that was a very clean run. I'm glad we restarted because that's how it should go. So, and that's how easy that boss fight is. That boss fight is that easy. That's the strategy. So any questions?
You want us to keep glass cannon on, or
No.
change it back to unbreakable?
Back to unbreakable for this point. We will need 2 more glass cannon on Buddy and Lucy, but for now I'd switch back to unbreakable. If you're used to glass cannon, stick with it. Like I'd normally run glass cannon all the way through the trade. I'm just teaching you the comfy method. You know where the backpack trophy is?
Head through baggage handling, then the mall.
Yeah.
Over here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so
A little bit further.
so
A little bit further, Gunner.
Trevor from.
Oh, there's a teddy bear there if somebody wants to kill it.
Yeah, the backpack trophy, you get this right up on the edge, and you can pick it up.
As long as we all know that, let's carry on. And this bit's the next keys. So
Dawn, have you got the backpack trophy? Dawn?
Yes, thank you.
I'm gonna go get the materials. You carry on. I'm just getting materials at this point.
this next bit, there's 2 keys. Okay, what I do, we go through, we clear ads, and we make sure one person gets the elevator. Do you know what I mean by the elevator?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the next room, there's a big elevator. We just need to make sure one person gets in there. So closest to me is Cluzo. Cluzo, you're going to be going for the elevator. You need to get inside. If you're not going to, hang on, you're Overwatch person. Ignore that.
I'm Overwatch, yeah.
Rome can make it.
You're going to go. Okay. Cool.
Gee, one question.
Yeah.
And I've done this raid with other people, mainly Grunny. That room you go through, before you go through the elevator, everyone waits there
Yeah.
to make it a little bit easier. Would that something
Yeah.
you would do?
You
Yeah, we
can
could
do
do
that.
that.
Yeah, I don't do that. So I'm just, I normally go through, clear the ads, and then get keys. But if you want to get that
It's
key
normally
first,
a race for us all.
yeah.
I'm just thinking, because everybody like said,
No. He means before we. So
for anybody who goes
the
to
timer for the elevator. Yeah, because the elevator will only start closing when we go through this next door here.
Yeah.
does
So don't go
everybody
through
wait?
the next door.
Yeah, so everybody waits in that room there.
Yeah.
When everybody's ready, and then you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do that.
It's a bit
Yeah.
more of a cost.
Yeah. That's definitely the better way to do
Gee,
it.
just tell me when to run.
Go now. If you're, I just run straight through when I'm doing the elevator. You just want someone
Yeah,
that
we
can
usually
obviously
just
do
race.
it, and you just want to get to the elevator as quick as possible. If the person goes down, as long as someone's near them, You have plenty
Wait,
of time.
don't throw it yet, Thorn. Do you want to come back and talk through this?
I was going to sort of clear the room first and then do keys.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Thorn, come do ads. That makes more sense. Because there's ads now, isn't there?
Yeah.
I was slow to that party. I was really slow.
It's all good.
Oh, I made it, by the way.
That's alright. Here's where you take the piss out of your team and you stay in the elevator and don't help and
Yeah, have fun.
sometimes have a couple of people in there.
Chill out.
Let's go for
I can't do that, man.
Better teammate than we are, trust me, because I would have stayed in there for the whole of this fight.
That it?
Hey, Dennis. Okay, so for anyone that was wondering, when we ran through that door there, like I said, the second you ran through that door where we rated, this elevator door was starting to shut. Someone has to get in this elevator quickly before the door shuts, otherwise you miss this key. So that's what Rom did for us. So because Rom did that, when the door shuts, he's able to interact with this switch, which opens the door and it keeps it open. So you can all pick up your key from here, and once you've cleared all the ads, we then go back to where the other key is. There's a key back here.
And for some reason, I thought this was the key that I missed yesterday on my run, because I'm trying to build up some keys. And I only have 4 keys.
Here's this one. So with this, with a concussion grenade on this door here, you want to throw it through the top window so it drops down into the room there. When it explodes, the door will open, yeah?
Who figured that out?
That would be what we call in the business fire nade, and that will not open the door for you. So what I actually realised is if you have a look at this little red box here, you're actually throwing the nade in to blow this red box up, which will then open the door.
Oh, is that what's happening?
That's why the fire nade doesn't work. Yeah.
What red box?
Yeah.
That one there?
You're welcome for that. That red box. Yeah, you're blowing that red box up to open the door.
Ah, so that's why sometimes it doesn't work when you get it too close to the door. You actually want to aim for far away from the door.
I think so. It's either that or there's a fucking padlock on it. But I'm pretty sure it's that red box. This red box is always broken because the amount of times that I've tried to shock people with that red box and it never happens. No, yeah, it's definitely that box because the padlock's here on the table.
Can you shoot through the window?
Actually, yeah, that's a good shout, can you? Do you reckon you could? You could probably shoot through the window. No, you couldn't. It's bad. It's bad.
Oh, this is not nice. They're not giving me that key.
Well, you'll get one off Razorback anyway. So,
unless it gave it to me whenever I opened the door to the elevator, and I also opened the box by mistake because I normally don't.
Have you run the raid already this week?
Yeah, I did it last night.
Yeah, so you'd have had the keys already. It's a reset day on a Tuesday. So
yeah, but I only picked up 4 keys last night. I missed one.
Right, so your pot might be on the last one or the next boss, and you've got your 3 boxes are open already. So there'll be 1 before the last boss. Yeah.
I'm not even using glass cannon grunning. This is my unbreakable build, and it's.
I'm gonna go for a wee while you're doing this explanation. And put Tobes to bed.
This method's great. It makes Unbreakable look like it hits as hard as glass cannon. It's insane. Okay, so for this room, we split the team into 5 and 3. Okay, the 3 is the healer and 2 glass cannon. So, who would like to do 2 glass cannon?
Rum will be one of them.
Yeah. Anyone else? I can do it if not.
I'll do it. Let me switch back to glass cannon.
Yeah. Who's that? Is that Fawn or Jones? Jones. Sorry, I'll get there with the name soon. My bad. So Jones and Rom, you're going to be glass cannon. You're going to be with Penny. Okay, so we'll explain your role first. I'll explain what's going to be happening. So this is a new method that we've been doing that I learned from Xbox, and it's real OP. Can't show it you fully, but I can be in the room, but you'll be able to see. So what happens is when you hit this button over here, the fight starts. So it says push button. 2 dogs will come out. Buddy's going to come out of Buddy's room. This is Buddy over here. You can see him having a sleep at the minute. Lucy is over here in this room. She's also having a sleep at the minute. They're going to both come out of the room, so you hit that button. They're going to come into this center area. They're going to both bend down to each other. And Lucy's going to do what we call a 360 spin. It's a spin of a gun, and it goes in a 60, and it kills you if it hits you. So you've got to be in cover for that 360 spin, right? Now, as that's happening, I'm just talking about this roll now, the glass cannon roll and healer roll. As you hit that button, the healer is going to come where Penny is, on Lucy's button. This is Lucy's button. You know it's Lucy's button because on the back of the laptop, it's got Lucy's icon. That's what it is. And then on the back of this laptop over here, it's green. That's Lucy Green's buddy. So you have the healer on Lucy's laptop. Once Lucy has done the 360 spin and she stops doing that, you hit the laptop right away. That is going to give you Lucy's eye, and the healer uses that eye to bring Lucy back into this room here. This will be open at that point. The healer goes behind that counter that you can see them shooting, and Lucy will kind of stay in this area. From then, the 360 spin that she does is not going to hit anybody the way we're going to position you. And what the healer's job is at that point is to heal the 2 glass cannon people we're going to be with. The 2 glass cannon people at this point, as the 360 spin's happening, so as soon as Penny hits the button to start the fight off, this is going to open here. You're going to be waiting by this gate, and you're going to run through this gate as it opens, and your job is to jump up on top of this little toolbox that I'm shooting with the lights on. You see it? See, just on the right side of the room, there's 2 boxes, a small and a tall one. You want to jump onto the tall one. You can only shoot at it. Jump on it one side. So you've got to be like adjacent to it. So if you try jumping up the small box first and then jumping up, you're going to fall down the other side. If you start jumping up from the other side, you're going to fall down onto the small box. So you've got to jump up to it from like facing the way I'm facing now. It's quite hard to explain, but Penny will sort it if you're struggling.
Okay.
I really need to get in there. Basically, don't jump up from the left or right. Jump up center. If that makes any sense.
Straight on.
Straight on. Straight on with the time you're going to jump. And both of you will fit up there. With both of you up there, as soon as you're up, aim. If you aim, you shouldn't fall off it, and you can move around to make sure you both can see. It's a small area. If you're not aiming, you will fall off. So make sure you're aiming as soon as you're up. Don't come out of aim. When Penny brings Lucy in here, you start shooting her right away, and her 360 spin's not going to hit you, and you're going to have heals from Penny. Just keep shooting her. You do need to watch her health bar. If you're going to shoot her too much, stop shooting until we catch up with Buddy. Okay? But that's the only time you stop shooting. As soon as you notice Buddy's fine, you start shooting her again, and we bring the health bars down together, and we kill them, yeah? You'll notice the segment that you've got to keep the health bars in. Both health bars must stay within that segment. If any of them go out, what happens is Lucy will start heading back to the center of the room to meet Buddy, and they both heal, unless you correct it. So when we first start this, just have a look at the health bar and see what I mean. There's just like a bar. It wants you to keep both of the health bars in. It's quite easy to do when you see it and you've done it once or twice. It's just managing both health bars, stopping shooting at Lucy if you're going too far, stopping shooting at Buddy on Buddy's side if they're going too far. Okay, that's your freeze job. Once Lucy's dead, the fight is over. If you fall off at any point, that box, you've got to get in cover and just do the remainder of the fight from cover. Unless you can get back up. I find it's too hard with glass cannon to get back up because she's shooting me, sniping me. If I fall off, I'll find cover, I'll shoot her from cover, and I'll dodge the 360 when she does it. Everybody else is on Buddy, so you're going to be over here. And we're going to bring Buddy into this corner. So we're just going to be posted up in this corner. Overwatch opportunistic, I normally put where I am here. It's a nice bit. You can stay in cover, and your job is just to shoot Buddy with your Scorpio to give all that extra damage. Okay, we're gonna have a lot of damage on Buddy because of that. So do watch Buddy's health bar. Everyone on Buddy, you got to be careful. It's so easy to overshoot him. If I say slow Buddy, you got to stop shooting right away. But you all got to watch the health bar. How I do it, even on Lucy, I aim a gun at him, and I'm looking at the health bar while I'm shooting. And I don't need a call, because I know if I'm going to shoot them too much, I can see the health bar, get me? If I see Lucy's or Buddy's going to be shot too much, I'm going to stop. If I see that they need shooting, I'm going to shoot. But there will be calls, and I will call it. I'll say slow Buddy or slow Lucy. Just listen for those calls. It means that you need to stop shooting. We need someone the same as the other side to bring Buddy over, so I'm going to pick on, this time, Jones. No, Jones, you're scanning. I'm going to pick on Gunner. We're getting picked on this time. Okay. So you're going to be at the start when they come out. Once the button's pressed and they come out to do their 360, you're on Buddy's laptop. The second Lucy finishes a 360 spin, hit this laptop. And you're going to have Buddy's eye. You just run over here to bring Buddy over here. You can get in the cover where the Overwatch opportunistic is if you want. Buddy will probably go down to his knee about here. Don't start shooting Buddy until you know they've got Lucy. There's no point. Because you'll start shooting him. You'll shoot him too much. We've got so much damage. We'll have to stop. And he starts healing. The thing with Buddy is he heals. And he's just going to heal to full health anyway. So wait until the people on Lucy start shooting Lucy. That's your cue to start shooting Buddy. You will have to watch his health bar. There's 5 of us. There's 2 of them. Even though they got glass cannon, we've got opportunistic. We're going to be doing mega damage. Watch the health bar slow down. When they're reloading is normally when we've got to slow down a little bit to give them chance for a reload. If they could carry on shooting with their glass cannon like ARs, we would never need to pause, but they're going to have to reload at some point. That does give a shout should you use Bullet Kings. I don't think Bullet Kings hit hard enough, but probably Bullet Kings would work too. I'm trying to think if there's anything else really. Use the cover around here. These gates are going to open, so you can jump in here and use the cover behind there when they open. The main thing is everybody just dodges that first 360 spin. We are going to have to manage that, but after that, the position of Lucy, as long as we manage the bars okay, we're not going to take damage from the 360. We won't need to worry about another one. The only time we will need to worry is if we mismanage the bars, the dogs start heading back to the centre, and Lucy comes out of that room. If that happens, then the 360 spin becomes an issue. You will need to make sure you're in cover when she does it. Penny, am I missing anything? Oh yeah, Penny's going to, as the healer, before you hit the button, you're going to drop your hive on everybody here. So everyone here is going to have the healer's hive, as you can see.
I was just about to bring that up.
And then the healer goes and hits the button, and then the 2 glass cannon people will have the chem launcher. So everybody's got heals.
If this is done right, you should find that nobody really needs to be stood in cover apart from your opportunistic, which is Cluzo. That's it. Like I just stand and
I do too.
Just shoot. You don't need to go in cover here.
Just the first 360 spin. You just got to miss that first 360 spin. So you can dodge that out of cover by like standing in between this wall, make sure there's a wall between you and Lucy. But yeah, you do need to dodge the first 360. After that though, no cover needed apart from Overwatch, like Penny said. Stand and shoot.
Right.
Do you have to hold this button or just hit it?
Just you have to hold it. It'll pop up and you have to press square on it and you hold it for like a couple of seconds. But do it after the spin. I'll tell you when to press your button. I'll give you a call. Okay.
Okay.
Just to help you out. Yeah.
Skills don't matter. Don't worry about skills. Your revive hive needs to be on to get you up if you go down, but we don't. Skills. So the only time we'd use a skill is if we're going for a commendation and we'll go oxidizer on Buddy's Seekers, but we're not doing that today. We're just trying to get the boss beaten, and skills don't really. I don't use it.
Not on the dogs. No.
Okay, so any more questions, or should we go for it and see how we do? Let's do it.
Let's do this.
Alright. Everybody in position. Romeo, it's best if you stand at this door here because this gate opens first. Top tip from GC Bot. Little trash panda.
Autonomous security systems activating.
That
I'll
sounds
read that
bad.
comment out in a minute, Strudel. Okay, so 360 spins coming now. This is what we're gonna dodge. As soon as she finishes, that's when you hit the laptops.
Right, hit the laptop now, Gunner. Take Buddy, and then take him back to your corner.
And we don't shoot Buddy until we see Lucy's bar going down, okay?
Alright. Lucy is
Okay,
in.
go. Shoot. Now we need to watch the bar, manage the bar, okay? So, slow, Buddy. Slow, Buddy. Too much, too much, too much. Gotta watch that bar, because look what happens now. Now, Lucy comes out. We've got him again. Now we can shoot him.
Go, Lucy.
Gotta watch
Slow,
that bar.
Lucy. Go, Lucy. Go, Lucy.
That's it, that's it. Slow, Buddy. Go on, we can go.
She's spinning, she's spinning.
Okay. Buddy,
Slow,
guys.
Lucy,
We need
slow,
to
Lucy.
shoot Buddy.
Slow, Lucy.
Nice work,
Nice,
nice
good
work,
job.
nice work.
Shoot, Lucy.
Burn him at this point, burn him, burn Buddy, because we're so close. Nice work. And now we kill Lucy. I forgot to mention the burn Buddy call. Whenever you think you can kill Buddy, normally it's on a Lucy 360 spin, you call for burn Buddy. On the burn Buddy, everybody just shoots to kill. Well done, we did it. It's a little bit messy, and you corrected it quickly. So, I'm going to say that was
With
really
time,
good.
that gets cleared up, that boss.
Yeah, yeah.
With time.
6 people, yeah, that was an awesome run. Awesome. You see what I mean by the health bars?
So good.
Yeah, my screen was inconvenient. It said neutralize stuff, and it was right in where the bars were. The bars were hard to see.
No worries. But the longest, the main thing about that fight, so Weasel's really easy. Like, I explained what we were doing, but that Weasel boss fight is just about killing 3 people quick. All it is, and it's just doing it in the right order, doing the mechanics. This, the main thing about the, like Boomer, like I said, was ad control. This, it's just watching those health bars. You can't go wrong if you can manage those health bars. But so as long as you knew what I meant, and you could see what I meant with the health bars, bringing them down together, that is all that fight is about. Obviously, all these builds and how we're set up helps, because it brings them down very, very quickly. But yeah, as long as you can manage those health bars, that boss fight's so easy. And you did it flawless, so well done. That's 2 bosses flawless, by the way.
I think a
I'll be right
long
back.
time ago, we realised Boomer was a DPS check, right? Weasel's room was about timing, how well you could time things with your team. And then the dogs are about communication within your team. And now Razorback is a boss that combines everything that you do in those 3 boss rooms into one.
100%.
Somebody went on, be right back to them.
Yes, yes.
AFC. Yeah.
That's Razorback time. And like we said, this is everything combined. So this is ad control, this is communication, and this is timing all in one. So it's not too difficult as long as you do all 3. if you don't, it's difficult. Go on.
Sorry, I'm going to be a nuisance. Am I okay to put my tidy back on and ask Trev to put his unbreakable on for this?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Because tidy doesn't really do anything other than shoot shit anyway.
Yes.
And he'll do more damage with unbreakable, right?
We're gonna lose a lot of damage if you. We're losing 20.
What?
We're losing 25% damage.
Oh, do you
per
want me to
person.
stay with future initiative?
We,
Do you want me to stay
ideally, we need it. Yeah, not healing.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't.
Yeah,
we
I'll
don't
have-
need the healing. We just need the 25% damage per person. The weak spots.
Yeah.
Is what makes them easy.
I don't have the DPS build, the DPS
I know,
variant.
I know. So it is a bit of a waste.
I'm happy to
but
stay.
It's up to you.
I'm happy to stay healing if you want me. It's
More
basically your
likely,
choice. I'm
we will. If you take that off, we're definitely going to be 2-phasing. If you keep that on, there's a chance we could 1-phase.
Okay.
But it will require someone very competent with ads with you, because, yeah, you need to do. You're not going to be killing no ads.
I'm not going to be doing anything. Yeah.
Whereas if you go the other way, we'd lose up with 2-phase, but we would have ad control. So.
Who were the guys in the middle on Boomer's room? Because the ad control in Boomer's room was impeccable. So I would volunteer taking one of them.
Yeah, so we had Overwatch Opportunistic's gotta go 3 gen.
Yes,
Or 2 gen,
that's
but
true.
I say just to put it on.
3 gen's probably more comfortable, I think.
Yeah. So 3 gen.
I will take 3 gen.
Yeah, so you're there, Cluzo, with your Overwatch opportunistic. I'll explain what you're doing when we go down. You will be able to help with ads, but we need competent ad shooters on 3 and 2. Who feels they're happy? You know, who's happy to take 2 yellow bar ads down on their own? Feels happy about that. Like thinking, going from Boomer's room. I think we had Fawn, me, and Rom on kiting, which means we had ad control with Trev, we had ad control Gunner, D Jones. So I'm gonna say, let me look at your builds.
Oh, gee, you go on. You can go on and add control at 2 or 3.
I can, which puts you on one of 4.
Yeah, stick me on 4 with one. Like I said, one of the guys, because like I said, ad control in Boomer's room was so good. Who was on?
Who's drone killer again? Because we've got a drone killer, haven't we? Trev. So Trev's drone killer. So Trev's got to be on 1 or 4 gen. Have you never done it before? No.
Never done it before.
Never done it. I'm going to put you on 1 gen, which puts Penny on 4 gen. The only problem with that 1 and 4, the ad control there has got to be on points. You're the only ones doing ad control on 1 and 4, but it's the easiest side to do ad control.
I don't mind being like 2 pad if you want to put a bit more DPS down there.
Yeah, I was gonna say if we put me on like 4 or 1 ads and you go 2 pad. I want me and you either side so we can instruct as we're going if we never see anything going wrong.
Yeah, of course. I'll sit on 2 pad then. That's
okay,
fine.
so Penny's 2 pad. This will make sense when we go in. Trev's 1 pad. Bluzo's 3 pad. We then need someone on 4 pad. That doesn't matter who's on 4 pad at all, but they just need to be able to... Have you got a crossbow in your build, yeah, Trev?
I have, sir.
Yeah, do you have any crossbow
Has everybody
bolts?
got their key?
Oh yeah, key's here.
No, so you have to wipe first.
Because we can go out and clear the ads and you can walk around and do your talk through out there.
Yeah. Hi. Everyone got the key though, yeah?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Well, I've got no bolts, so are we wiping first?
Do you want to just DPS the first?
Yeah, I prefer we just DPS. Our team don't do wipe no more. There's no point. Just you can shoot the vents. I say that, but we got 2 people with no DPS on 1 or 4. There's only gonna be 2 people shooting the vent. But then no. Fine.
No, I'm going on 2. I'm going on 2.
Okay.
So you don't need to worry about me. I've got bolts.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay, yeah.
Anybody else need a pee break? Well,
yes, I need a pee break. I'm going for a pee break. I was going to say that. Let's have a break before we do this. Good show.
I'm gonna step away for a second.
Wash your hands.
I'll be back in a second too. I'm going to go and get a pee and a drink. I'll be back. Penny?
What's the little poem? Yeah, what?
Piss off. See you in a minute. Everyone else.
Fuck you. There's a little poem, right? If you sprinkle when you tinkle, be a deer. No, it's not be a deer, is it?
Please be neat and wipe the seat.
That's it, isn't it? Please be neat and wipe the seat, yeah. My child don't understand that. He don't. He just pisses everywhere. Honestly. Annoying.
That's his mate. You know what to say? Started you mean to go on?
Oh my god, it's a nightmare. I keep saying it to people, and it doesn't make it any less true. My child is, honest to God, a miniature version of me, and it kills my soul. It absolutely destroys me, and I just feel sorry for the likes of G who has to put up with me. But then I'm like, I don't really like him that much, so it doesn't matter. What did everybody eat for dinner today? What have we all had?
Chicken and chips up in this bitch.
Sweet and sour pork.
Steak, egg, and chips.
Ooh.
It's only 5 p.m. I haven't had dinner yet.
I haven't ate yet. I jumped in a raid.
I'm normally in bed by now. So I'm up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
I had Lucy with a side of buddy.
Yeah, 4 o'clock in the morning.
What do you do?
I'm a print supervisor.
A what supervisor?
A print supervisor. We make tour rolls and the lottery.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, that's a fancy ass job, that.
Keeps
I'm
you on
like
his toes.
G's carer. Make sure G stays in check. That's my job.
Yes. I have 42 people under me.
I just have G and he's like 50 people, honestly.
Yeah.
He's hard work.
Yeah, these 42 are as well. They're like the local village idiots, to be honest.
Ask G who his boss is when he gets back.
Penny.
Yeah?
Who my boss is?
What?
Penny.
Yeah, see, told you. we call it a PA, but really we know what's up, don't we? We know what's up.
Nuts knows what up. She is better than Penny. Thank you, Nuts.
Right, you need to change that fucking shitty bot command because it's unfair and it's very fucking biased because it's on your channel, mate. Right? I don't have a YouTube channel that I can spam bots with how great I am in comparison to you, which is actually factual, might I add, not opinion at all.
Make one then.
I don't want to. I'm all right just living in your channel, thanks. I'm good. I'm waiting for you to change the name to GCROCK featuring Penny.
Fuck off.
It's gonna happen. One day you're gonna wake up and I've just changed everything. Everything's got featuring Penny everywhere. There's gonna be like pictures of me in the background of your logo and everything. I just like photo bombing everything.
You already got your way onto my Twitter.
No. Oh, I didn't I? Has anybody seen that yet? The Easter egg. I thought it was dead smart. What's it even say? I can't even remember. And I told you to put it. See, this is what I mean. I am your boss. Let's have a look.
So what corner did you want me on, or did you decide yet?
Yeah, we're gonna do it now. So are we all back from our little break?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll explain. Let's just go in and kill some ads, and then we'll explain what's going on. Okay. So basically, when we jump in, we got some ads. You can see some ads about. Yeah, you can see if you look over. There's some generators. You got one generator. You got 4 generators that you can see from the window, and it's got dotted circles around them. You don't want to enter them. There's 2 that we can see from here. Then there's also 2 further on what we call 3 and 2. Kind of see through. But don't be entering any of the circles, okay? Just go in, kill ads, and then we'll go around and discuss everything. Basically, once these are dead, you get times to do what you want.
Wreck that fucking thing, agent.
Okay. So we're going to discuss one pad first. This is 1. You can see the number 1. That's why we call it 1. So we always put the drone killer on 1. So Trev, this is going to be you. Drone killer, okay? Drone killer's job, their only job really is to make this fight easy by killing drones. Now how this fight works is when we step into this generator, which we're not going to do until we're ready, ads are going to spawn and it starts like a rotation off of like ad control, boomers, and we've got to use these pads to get Razorback up and erect, as you'd say, to cause damage to that. So as the ads spawn in, you're going to have someone on 1 with you to take care of the ads, and all you're going to need to worry about is charging up 1 generator. You'll see it going up to 100%. At 100%, providing 3, 4 and 2 hit 100% at relatively the same time, what will happen is that a gate's going to open on Razorback. So we're just going to go and look at that gate through the center. it opens up here, and as the drone killer, you'll put your crossbow on when you've got bolts. I'll explain what we'll do when you don't have bolts, but you'll shoot it with your crossbow. Then there'll be a gap, there'll be a hole, yeah? The person on 4 gen, whoever I put on there in a moment, you'll throw a concussion grenade. Everybody has to have concussion grenades on, okay? Just in case you need it, so everyone just do that. You'll throw a concussion grenade in this hole, and it'll explode and it'll turn green. Once that turns green, you have done what you need to do to erect Razorback, okay? But the other side needs to do it as well. And the only way you know the other side has done it is when these circles, where these will be green at that point, when those circles disappear. When those circles disappear from beneath your feet is when the other side have also done it and you're ready to go onto a damage phase. We'll discuss damage phase in a minute. So what's happening there? Everybody on gens, that's going to be the drone killer Trev, it's going to be Penny on 2, it's going to be Cluzo on 3. Who wants to do the gen 4? Your job's going to be in sync with the gen people throwing a grenade in that hole. It's not going to be me. Big Fawn, I see your name first. Fawn, you're going to be 4 gen, okay? So how you work the gens is basically once you're all ready, someone just calls it in, okay? So Penny will do that. Penny's going to say 3, 2, 1 in. At that point, everybody on the gens go into their circle, yeah? And that's where it starts charging. You count it in because, like I said, you want that 100% to charge up at the same time. And if you don't, you get rockets fired at you and you've got to start again. So it's important you time that right, listen to those calls, and that's it. So it'll be Trev, drone killer, firing that with a crossbow, and then you'll be throwing a grenade in. Now, just a top tip for throwing a grenade in: once this is open and it's a hole and you throw your grenade, just do it here with me now. You can notice that sometimes the radius of the grenade is orange, sometimes it's red. When you're aiming the grenade into the hole, it's got to be red for it to count. It's just a top tip. If it's orange, it's not gonna work. So just move your grenade around. Like I kind of like aim it towards the rim of the hole there, and it'll go red. Just aim it round and throw it. It's red.
Rim.
I know it says I said it. Or if you've got a grenade launcher on, you can switch to your grenade launcher and just fire the grenade launcher in the hole, and it works. It works a treat. Okay, so
hole.
Okay, so that's this side. So Trev and Fawn, you're going to be doing that. So you'll be doing 3, 2, 1 in. You'll be charging the gens. You'll be sorting the hole to make it go green. And then when the zones beneath your feet disappear, that's when you know you're onto damage phase. And as I said, we'll do damage phase in a minute. Okay, we're not going to have, just very quickly, we're not going to have bolts for the first phase because Trev needs to get crossbow bolts. So what we're going to do is rather than a crossbow... Yeah, go on.
I've got a crossbow. I'm on 4. So I've got crossbow ready, rock and roll.
Oh, okay. You do the crossbow then for the first one, okay? Awesome. You're still gonna have to do a grenade as well. I'll help you if needed. Just because as a drone killer,
I've got grenades.
no. That's what I'm saying. As a drone killer, you don't want to be doing grenade. You need to be focusing drones. So we're just about to get back to your role. So once it's charged up and you've done the crossbow and the grenade's done, as soon as that crossbow's out, Trev, because you should be doing the crossbow, say you've got to focus drones. Yeah, I stand on the edge of this circle. You can't leave the circle. I just stand on the edge of it inside the circle, and I hold my jammer pulse to destroy all the drones. Okay. Second I've done that, you use your shield to bring your pulse back. So I would switch your revive hive out and put on a crusader shield. It's the easiest way to bring your pulse back with hardwire.
He hasn't got
Oh,
hardwire,
you've not got
has he? He's
hardwire? No, ignore me.
I've got Eclipse.
Okay, let me have...
What's your cooldown on it?
That's what I forgot to check. Yeah, my bad. Let me look at your build again.
Is...
Right, use it now and see how long it says till it comes back.
Oh, it's 18 seconds. It's not going to be enough. How long?
Trev?
It's counting down. I missed it down.
Yeah, it's not. We're not going to be able to use that build. We won't be able to use that build. We need a hard. The drones spawn 12 seconds. So as soon as they've spawned,
19 seconds.
Yeah,
19
yeah,
seconds.
it's not good. We need You need a hard wire belt. I'm going to have to switch this up a bit. Sorry, Trev. I completely forgot about that. We need the we need the cooldown. So, Rom
can do it.
You're going to have to do it with your DPS build, right?
Yeah, give me just a second. I'm in the process of switching AUGs because we're in quote-unquote combat. I can't quick switch.
We can wipe if needed.
Alright, that's one piece. 2 piece.
Are you going to have...
Thorn, are you taking this mission seriously? Look at your outfit.
This is how I normally. I can't do it wearing serious clever like you guys.
It's like Raddy. That's Raddy's outfit.
At least you know I'm not an ad.
I'll let me change my outfit.
I just think it looks pretty cute. Won't delete.
And I thought mine looked bad.
Strudel did teach everybody.
Like
hey, TJ. Sorry.
Like a divorced father costume.
Yeah. That's what I was going for.
Own a surfboard, never surfed.
Connor, just while we're sorting this, you're going to be 2 ads. I'm going to be 1 ads. Trevor's going to be 4 ads. Which will leave.
I guess I got 3.
Jones is 3 ads. Yeah. Okay, cool.
I can't change my loadout now because we started with Mark.
Yeah, you have to do it.
You can, you just gotta do it all manual.
Should we just wipe?
Yeah, I'll change
Do it manual, yeah? Okay, I'll discuss the drone
we already
killer
lost
with you
the
then, Rom.
Unbreakable, but...
So, Rom, drone killer, everything I just said about going in here and charging is going to be you. You're part of the generator squad. So you're not... Guess you don't have crossbow ammo?
No. Oh, and I have a grenade launcher right now because I had to manually...
Yeah,
change all
let's
my
just
stuff
wipe,
over
as I
too.
said then. Let's just wipe.
Agent incapacitated. Vital signs critical. Agent deceased. An agent needs assistance.
I'm glad that we figured that out, to be fair, because that would have been interesting for drones.
That would have sucked. Not gonna lie, I had a backup jammer pulse on just on the off chance.
Agent down.
Okay, so get all your builds on that you need on. And you will have a
Yep.
crossbow for this one, yeah, Rom?
Yes, sir. Do you think it's glass cannon is safe? Who's my backup? Or should I switch back to Unbreakable?
You need glass cannon on. You won't have to skill damage without it.
Got it.
So again, with the drone killer build, it's got to hit 73% skill damage. If you're not hitting that, the drones are not dying. And so
Okay.
with a DPS drone killer build, it's very important that you full armor through the future initiative, which is why you got to say future initiative really, Benny. You've got Overwatch. There's 35% damage right away. Then you've got 15 on your hardwire pieces, which takes you to 50. You got 10 on your watch, which takes you to 60. You're not gonna have 10 on your watch. See, that's another issue. Watch level. You're not gonna have.
For
You get 10% skill
haste or
skill damage.
My watch's damage is max.
Oh, cool. So you got 10 there.
Yep.
Awesome. So
I went damage and haste first,
Nice.
and then I'm working on duration.
Be fine then. Right, all builds ready, yeah?
Well,
Trev, you build ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go. Okay, so again, Rom, you're going to be going 3, 2, 1 in generator. The second is 100%. As your DPS build, feel free to help out with your ads. But remember, at 90% on your gen, you need to be getting your crossbow ready. When you have it, you won't have it for the first one. But you'll fire your crossbow at this gate, okay? For the first one, Fawn will fire it because he's got a crossbow on as well. So don't worry about the first one. After that, it'll be you. Fawn, for the first time, you'll fire it and then you'll switch straight to your concussion grenade to throw your concussion grenade in, okay? What you'll do after the first crossbow, Romeo, when you're doing the crossbow, is as soon as that's fired, you're hitting your jammer pulse. Keep it held in, destroy all the drones. Then people sometimes use a hive or a shield. You basically need a skill to get back your pulse right away. I always go shield because hive to me is finicky and I'd just rather have it instant. As soon as you pull that shield out after your first pulse, you're going to have that pulse right back. So you can help with the weak spots because you've got DPS when we're doing the damage phase, but your priority is drones. Don't get too distracted by weak spots.
So, you had said earlier that I should pop it from in cover?
No. That's if you're using Cometon's build. Forget what I was saying.
Okay.
So once you've popped it, you do kind of need to walk like to the edges. So like you want to try and get most radius on that pulse on those drones. So don't be hitting your pulse this side of the circle over here. Yeah. Just you want to try and get closer to Razorback when you're hitting your pulse, but you do need to stay in the zone. Only when the zone's disappeared from your feet can you come out of it, and the best place to pulse after that is where I'm standing here. Okay, so you're just gonna look up.
Where?
Here.
Oh, okay.
You're just gonna look up because at that point, after your first pulse, Razorback will be erect. You'll see his weak spot. You'll see his damage bit, and as soon as you see him open at the top where his damage is, you'll see drones come out of him. Basically, just hold pulse again, destroy them. And then stand there. And again, there's a third one sometimes. So as soon as your hardwire's called down, hit your shield again, get your pulse ready, and stand here and pulse again for another damage. Now, when the rockets come down...
I have range and effect duration on the pulse.
When the rockets come down, stay here, you won't get hit. Okay?
Yep.
So this is your position to do your pulse and to not get hit by those rockets after the weak spot phase, and then go and help with your boomer. Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. We're going to be doing 2 front, then 2 back. For the 2 back, you're the drone killer. You will need to go to the back to hit the pulse for the drones. Okay? So make sure that you come and do drones again.
Same spot where you are now, just on the other side.
Pretty much, yeah. The only difference is on the other side, like Penny found out the other day, you're not invulnerable to rockets by standing close. So what I do, I'll hit the pulse close, but the second that I see they're doing damage and the weak spots are done, I'll run back here. Keep an eye for the drones to hit if I need to, but this is your immune spot back here from the rockets, yeah?
Got it.
Okay, because you haven't got a grenade launcher specialization on, you've really got to think about that. You get hit by one of those rockets, you're down. So that's your immune spot there. On this side, though, this is an immune spot from the rockets. You're perfectly fine to stay here when the rockets go off. Okay, it's rinse and repeat, 2 front, 2 back. Watch your boomers, help with ads, okay? The ad person on 1 is going to be me, so I know what I'm doing, and then we're going to go over to 4. So Fawn, But it's exactly the same. It's the same process all the time. So start the fight off. We're going to go 3, 2, 1 in. You go into the generator at 90. You'll get ready for the first phase with your crossbow because you're going to be doing that. But normally after that, you're just going to be getting ready with your grenade. I normally get my grenade out from the cover or from the edge of the circle, just aiming at the gate. And like I said, just look at that radius on the grenade. If it's orange, it is not going to work. So it's got to go red. Once it's open, it's easier. You'll see what I mean. You'll notice that it'll shine red when you're throwing it into the hole that's opened up, and it will work. After you throw your grenade in and it's exploded, it will go green. And once you're done, and this is moved from beneath your feet, and it's invisible. There's no circle. You're free to move again. Don't leave that circle until it disappears, okay? Otherwise, the phase has failed. Once you've done that phase and you're out of the circle, it is weak spot phase. You can help with ad control. You're going to have, through the whole time, like I said with ROM, while it's charging, feel free to help with your ads. But at 90, you need to focus on Razorback and getting him prepped. Okay? Once he's prepped, it's damage phase. You're going to be shooting the right ring of him. And then once the right ring's down, run over to the left to help with the left if needed. And then we'll be shooting up top center to do damage to him. You've done Razorback before, so you know what I mean, yeah? You have done this raid before, yeah?
I normally rock Bullet King on it. Is that a good idea?
I think I like the ARs for health damage because it's all health. Bullet King's fine. You're gonna be hitting it hard, whatever you want. That's fine. I say if that's what you normally do, that's fine. Trev, you've done 4 ads for me before, so I know what you're doing it for. I'm just going to repeat it for stream. Yep. So 4 ads, a great position to start off. Controlling ads is going to be here. Great bit of cover. The ads on 4 will spawn from the door under the stairs, and they're going to spawn from the window. They're what I call 4 ads. It's up to you to kill them, okay? They need to die before you do damage phase. So when they spawn, you're going to have 2 ads. They'll either both spawn out that door, both spawn out the window, or one either side, one door, one window. So you've got a time while these generators are charging. They need to die. If they're not dead, don't go to weak spot because they're just going to shoot you in the back. You gotta keep focusing your ads until they're dead. And when Boomer comes out after the weak spot phase, you've helped with the weak spot phase with us. You're shooting the right wing. You help with the left wing. You've done damage. Boomer comes out of this door on 4. If you got Boomer on 4, okay, shoot him in the bum. Yeah. He goes very quickly. As soon as Boomer's dead, it is very important that we get back on those gens as quick as possible. So we always call it in. Penny will start off when we start the fight, but after the first call on gens, we always call it in from where the last Boomer spawns. You 1 Boomer at this point, so if it's 4 and you shoot 4 in the bum, it's going to be you calling it in for. Assume everybody's ready. Don't wait for everyone to say they're ready. Just say, right, get ready on gens. 3, 2, 1, in. That's enough time for someone to tell you they're not ready if they're not ready, okay? If someone's not ready, they can say, hang on a minute, I need a few seconds. Just assume everybody's ready, counting in. We've got to do it quick because we're on a timer for the next Boomer. 1 ad's just for stream and for everybody else. It's very similar. There's cover here. This is the best cover for controlling 1 ads. And the ad control on 1, they spawn from the corner over there, and they spawn from the center over there. That's what I call 1 ads. It's the same principle. I've got to get rid of those ads before I do a damage phase, okay? Because otherwise they're going to shoot us in the back and we're going to die. So they can spawn both from the corner, they can spawn both from the center, or they can spawn 1 either way. After a damage phase, and I'm coming back to deal with my Boomer, Boomer will jump over here if he's on 1. Same principle. I'm going to shoot him in the bum. He's going to die. And then the person on pads on 1 will call it in. So, Rom, same again. Assume everybody's ready. I'm going to call it in. 3, 2, 1, in. After the Boomer. Yeah? That's it. Boomer's on 1. Okay, 2. Who did I say on 2? Penny's going to be on generator. It's exactly the same process now on every gen. I don't need to re-explain this. This is the same as the other side. We're going to have Penny on 2, who's going to be doing the grenade, just the same as 4 gens doing the grenade. Then we're going to have Cluzo on 3, doing the crossbow. Okay? Their role does change a little bit. We'll discuss that in a minute. Ads on 2. Who did I say ads on 2 was? Gunner? Yeah.
Sure.
So with ads on 2, you're going to be looking after Penny. Very important job. She's She shouts if you get it wrong.
Precious cargo.
Precious cargo. You are going to be helping Penny, making sure she don't get killed. She's got no DPS. This is all on you, okay? So your ad spawn locations are center and corner. Not a lot of cover on 2, like 1 and 4. You have cover about, which you can use, but I generally just stand here. I throw my turret out here so it can take attention. And I just look. I'm looking left, right, left, right. Second they spawn, I'm shooting them and killing them before they even drop. Okay? Again, both can spawn from there. Both can spawn from center. Or one can spawn either side. You only ever have 2 ads at a time. Okay? Okay. 3. We'll discuss ad control first, so we're going to discuss your role, Cluzo, as Overwatch Opportunistic. So 3 ad control, your ads are a little bit separated, and I say go here, D Jones, okay?
Alright.
So your ad spawn is going to be red door, not red door, the door in front of you, and the window behind you. Okay? And then... So what you do, that again, 2 ads. 2 could come out the door, 2 could come out the window, or 1 either or, okay? And just kill your 2 ads, and once they're dead, you're ready for damage phase. Okay? For the 2 ad control people on this side, because we're doing 2 front damage phases first, the second you kill your 2 ads when we're on a charge phase, which is the charging generator, the second your 2 ads are dead, you run up to the front and get ready. You can help with ads as you're running up if you see ads still being killed. But once your 2 ads are dead, no more ads are coming. So come and get prepped for your damage phase. We're going to, from 3, you're going to be shooting the right wing up here. From 2, you're going to be shooting the left wing up here. Yeah? And just come and get ready. There's no point staying down there once your ads are dead. You need to come and help with damage phase. So second are dead, come and help. And then once the damage phase is done, you're going to retreat back to your position. You should have grenade launchers on you so you can survive the rockets if they hit you. And you wait for your boomer. On 3, boomer spawns from this door here. Shoot him in the bum. On 2, boomer spawns from the corner ads, okay? Shoot him in the bum. Okay, the final role is your Overwatch Opportunistic. So this is where you're giving us tons of damage, and your main job is to give us Overwatch and Opportunistic on the damage phases. So you're going to be involved in the 3, 2, 1 in, but your job is you're going to have to take cover on that 3 generator, okay? Always stay in cover. After the generator phase is done and you fight, you're going to fire your crossbow into the gate. Penny's going to fire a grenade in. It's going to go green. You stay put. You're the only one that stays put this side. Penny and your 2 ad control people will go forward. All the ads will be clear. You just get your shotgun out and you fire and prep the weak spots this side, okay? What you'll be doing is giving us all Opportunistic on Razorback weak spots, and being in cover, you're going to be giving us all Overwatch at the same time. We all get 22% extra damage because you do that. So stay in cover. The second you notice we're damaging Razorback's health at the top of the screen, that means we've destroyed both weak points and we're onto his health. You don't need to worry about staying in cover at that point. You don't have a grenade launcher. At that point, your job's to stay alive. So just fire 1 more shotgun bullet to give us Opportunistic for a few seconds, but then just run. Get out of the way, be ready for the rockets, because if they hit you, you're going to die. So I just run. I run all the way back, and I run around here just making sure the rockets don't hit me. Once 2 rockets are gone, I help with any ads that are here, and I cover boomer. Okay, and that's another thing about ad control. You get the 2 ads on the charge phase. You get 2 ads as well after weak spot phases. So every weak spot phase, we're going to have 2 ads spawn in every corner after every weak spot phase. So make sure we're working on them and they're dead as the people are going back into their gens, okay? Trying to think of anything else. Like, you've all kind of done it before, you know what's going on. That's basically how it has worked. We do 2 front, so it's rinse and repeat for the second round, and then we do 2 back. On the back, the ad control people don't need to come down for the first one because Pluzo's gonna be prepping it. We won't need no ad. You can stay up here. So Trev and me, we can just stay up here. We don't need to go for the first back phase. We only need to go for the second back phase, okay? I probably will go down myself just because Penny's not got any DPS, but generally, you can stay and watch ads. What am I missing, Penny? I got a feeling I'm missing something.
I
I don't think I am. Any questions?
No, I don't think you are.
Any questions?
No.
Ad control is very important. Dogs are priority. They throw the odd dog into the works. If you see a dog, it's got to be called. Anybody that has sights on that dog needs to shoot it. If that dog starts firing, people go down, and it's a wipe. Okay? Dogs
People
are very
start
important.
dying.
Dogs
Communicate
cannot-
everything.
Yeah, communicate everything, you know. And if you clear your ads, here's another top tip. So Trev, I'm on 4. I've killed my 2 ads. I'm ready for weak phase, but you notice that on 1 I'm still struggling with ads. Shoot down and help me. Yeah? Yeah, same with 3. You can see 3. So once your ads are clear, if it's not weak spot phase yet, get into position, but help each other out. You know you've only got 2 ads to kill every time they spawn, yeah? So once yours are done, you can help other people. But that's it. I'm going to say ready at 1. I reckon we get this going and see how we do.
Okay. Ready at 2.
Already at 3.
Ready at 4.
Right.
All right.
On your pads in 3, 2, 1. Get in. Kill everything.
Okay, so my ads on 1 are done. I'm now going to look at 4, and I'm going to help Trev with his ads. And then I notice Trev's ads are now done. So I'm ready for damage phase.
Crossbow Cluzo.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Bones, nice job. Green
Thanks,
this
Dan.
side, green this side. Just wait for that side.
Yeah, the crossbow's only just got in. Sorry.
We've got drones going up.
So, okay, we've got drones.
I'm down.
Okay.
I've got you
Right.
up.
Pulsing.
Come stand here with
Okay,
me.
left side's
Romeo,
done. We're going to
Romeo,
help with
stand
right
here.
side now.
Right
Nice,
side's done.
damage, 1 phase. Nice work. Do the damage. Soon as this is done, you got to watch out for those
Just stay
rockets,
here
okay?
with me, Romeo.
Rockets
Keep-
inbound,
keep
roll
popping
out.
those drones and stay here.
And roll out.
This is where we stand.
Nice work.
And I'd reset in hives because I believe 1 got put down. So
Okay, ads are out as well, so the ad people, you're going to have 2 ads spawn and Boomer. You've got to watch a Boomer and do ads. I can hear Boomer 4.
Boomer on 4, Boomer on 4. Dealing with it.
Yeah.
alright, do the call, pad 4 guy when your boomer's down.
Pad 4 down.
Alright, pad 4, do the call in.
Ready on plates.
Yep, go.
3, 2, 1.
Nice. Good stuff. Okay.
Good ad control at 2. Really good ad control at 2. Like, I'm feeling this right now. This ad control do be easy. Right, Goody, you should be good to sort of make your way down now. Goody, did you say you've only done this
Dog
on
on
Discovery?
It's on this only Discovery, yeah.
I've done
Wow.
it 4.
Grenade in
Amazing.
front.
It didn't.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Nice, and
Okay.
we're good. So it's damage phase again.
Right, again, Romeo, me and you will just stand here. You won't get hit by the mortars and you can hit all the drones when you need to fire them.
Left is done.
Right side.
Nice. Okay,
Good
so you
job.
get
Get
a
ready for
pause
two.
this time, okay? You get a little bit of a pause, so don't let it distract you too much. Just keep running. The rockets will be inbound in a minute, and wait for your boomers, and there'll be an ad spawn as well. You guys are
I
smashing
wait
this
for
raid.
them to get out of them all. They've done incredibly. Do you know
Boomer-
anything that you
Boomer
need to do,
Boomer
Raven,
on
for it?
Boomer on 3.
Where's the second
Boomer down.
booms?
Oh my god.
Boomer 2, Gunner.
Boomer's
I'll
on
keep you
too.
alive. I'll do the call in. Right, everybody ready on your pads?
Boomer's
In
down.
3, 2, 1, get in.
Not ready.
Not ready?
Not ready.
Okay, pull
Back
out and
out.
do ad control. Pull out and do ad control. It'll be too late now.
I was too far. I was too far from the path. Sorry.
No, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
Oh, shit.
I thought I
I'm
was
down
firing
on
my
2.
chem, it wasn't my
I'm
chem.
down
It's
on 2,
alright,
I'm
it's
getting
alright,
up.
you good.
That's what we need. That's exactly what you need. Like, never rush this. This fight's brilliant because there's no rush. As long as you can keep the ads under control and the calls are there. So what happens on an ad phase? You wait for your boomer. So you're too late. No point going in because it'll put you out of sync, okay? Wait for the next boomer. Just kill ads. As soon as boomer comes in, you know you're ready to go on gens again, and just you're back in line. That makes sense, yeah.
Also a good chance for the guys, the DPS guys, to grab ammo if they need it.
Yes, I didn't show you where the ammo boxes was in each corner. They're all in your corners. You'll find ammo boxes in your corners. But you all know, you've all kind of ran the raid before, so you know stuff like that.
You waiting for a boomer, are we?
Yep.
Boomer on 3.
Boomer on 4.
Nice calls. That's what's needed.
Right, because we don't have a boomer and you've got no ads gunner, what I find is good, if they're, like, you heard that there's a boomer on 3, shoot down at the ads
Dog on 3.
4's that
do 4 pad, do the call in.
ready on pads?
Dog on 4, dog on 3, I mean. Dog on 3.
We're gonna be quicker with
Do
this
it.
going
Do it.
in. We got that call's gotta
You
be
need to
quick.
go quick.
2, 1.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
you have to
assume
do that
people are ready.
immediately.
Don't even wait for anything. Just like,
Okay.
I'm calling in pads. 3, 2, 1, in. If someone can't let you know in that time they're not ready, then they're not
We're out of
communicating.
sync.
So
Okay.
we should be good.
We're out of sync.
That's not, yeah, it's not on you if somebody's not in the pack. They need to be telling you.
They need to be telling
I
you.
need you to wait.
Yeah, because we got to be quick, because if we're not quick, what happens is Boomer don't slow down for nobody, and you don't want Boomer. So, okay, we're going to have another ad phase now. You don't want Boomer coming out while you're doing a weak spot phase. If that happens, it normally means wipe.
I've just been sniped, I want to say, by a dog.
Okay, so I'm just going to get Rom up, and we're just going to do another ad phase, and we're going to wait for those Boomers again, okay? That a turret doesn't get you up. There you go.
Do you even raid though? Romeo, get out the pad.
Yep.
Great work with the drone killer, by the way.
Yeah, it's alright. It's average. Boomer 2.
Boomer 2.
Boomer 4.
God, she's brutal.
She is. So it's gonna be a 4 call. Assume everybody's ready.
4's out with.
Boomer's down on 2.
Everybody
do
on
the call.
plates.
Just
3,
do it.
2, 1, go.
Nice.
Always just do it. Just
Nice.
do the
Okay,
call.
sorry.
It's okay.
to-
It's okay.
So as soon as you're running to your plate from being at Boomer or whatever, you start doing that count. So you get in when you're ready. If somebody can't get there in time and they're going to be in, 5-10 seconds afterwards, they'll say wait or slow down, and then you just say, yeah, you do the call then.
Yeah.
You pass the call on because you've only got about 10 to 20% to sort of flirt with. I want to say.
You do.
Please don't
20% is all you got.
What are we waiting on?
We're waiting
Christmas.
on good.
It's
Grenade
me,
this
it's me.
side.
Yeah, grenade in, grenade in.
Nice.
No, I
Nice.
saw a grenade going. It
So
must have been
with
a fire grenade
damage
from
back
someone.
now. So with the damage back, you are gonna have to still deal with the drones, Ron. We've been one phase in every one though, that's fantastic. This is what this method's about. This method allows for easy one phases. Remember where I said the immunity spot was, Ron? And watch out for rockets. Roll out. Roll out. We can get people up if you're down. There's 2 people down. Cluzo and Thorn. So
I'm
they're
okay.
getting hives. Nice work.
Thorn's getting up.
Nice
Thorn's
work.
I'll reset hives.
Boomer's out. I can hear it.
Boomer on 2. Boomer on 2.
3.
Right, he's good on 3.
Then I got ads.
Heavy load
Right,
too
you're
soon.
good on 2.
Boomer down on 2.
Right, I'm resetting hives now.
On 3.
Right,
One ad
3.
got away from me.
We're in
Right.
trouble. 4 ads.
3.
It's an ad phase. It's an ad
No,
phase.
no, 4's down, 4's
Okay.
down.
Yeah.
That's
Are
fine.
you able to come down from there, Trev, or is that where you're comfortable?
Yeah.
Because it's much better to do
Yeah,
ad
okay.
control down from there.
I hear a dog, I hear a dog.
Where's he
Yeah,
at?
dog on 2.
Oh, I'm down. I'm getting up.
Heal me.
There's a dog back here on 2.
Yep, I'm crossbowing him. He'll be going down in a sec. He's down.
Back. So while
reset
we're
hosts.
waiting for Boomer as well, to elaborate on what Penny was saying, like, because we're doing calls and you're saying there's Boomer 2, there's Boomer 3, you heard 3 last, so you assume that person's going to be the last one to kill Boomer, right? That person's the furthest away from the gen. That's why they call it in. And that's why you can be the one that assumes everybody's ready. Because if you're the furthest one away from the gen and everybody knows gen phase is coming up, you should all be ready. Yeah? I just want to elaborate and like just explain why we do that.
Boomer down on 4.
It's the second one.
Boomer on 2. Boomer on 2.
So this will be being called from 2.
Alright, ready on pads?
Down on 2.
In 3, 2, 1, get in. Alright, Clues, I'm going to heal you. If you just stay there.
Nice work with the dog. Nice work with the dog, helping you now.
Alright, guys, if we can one phase this, I'ma just say it. Use the first time Razorback as a brand new team.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty good going.
Very good going. So after this, we're all before I said stay on your ads, Trevor. Once your ads are done, now we need to go to the back, okay?
So you need to be quicker with that crossbow.
Yeah, I keep forgetting it. Sorry. Yeah.
And who is it on 4 again? It is Fawn. So Fawn, once that's disappeared, come to the back. Everybody back for this final phase now. Because it won't be prepped this time, and we just need to make sure we have enough DPS to get it done. Which we will have.
Can we do damage, please? Drones.
Nice work, damage. And after this, we're done. We always need to go back to our corners. So go back to your individual corners. And then when it flashes red, you shoot the terminal to destroy it.
Missile turrets activating.
We never wiped on one boss, did we?
Good job.
I know we wiped on Weasel because we called for it, but...
We done?
No, we did it.
No, we didn't wipe at all.
It's on 1.
Oh, Weasel.
Yeah, only because we called for it though. Like we weren't going to wipe it.
We weren't. Yeah, no, we weren't going to carry on, but we wanted them to witness it
properly.
First time.
4 red.
I'm just saying, like, have you guys maybe thought about running together after this because you have just ran a solid raid?
Yeah, very solid raid. Like,
Yeah, I'm down.
I would. It was a very solid raid.
GG, guys.
Like I know you've all ran the raid before, but me and Penny, there's 6 of you here that have ran raids before, but you didn't know all the mechanics. As someone that's never done a normal raid, so that was an FTC. We always take a photo. Let's see if we can get an eagle bearer, right? Yeah. Let's see if we can get, because I'm guessing we need eagle bearers, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Well done. That was really good.
So
I said we'd do it in 2 to 3 hours, and we did it in 2 hours 17. That was spot on.
Not bad.
we could probably do that in like half an hour with ease day, but the use were a solid team.
Yeah, if we ran it again now, we'd have a 30-minute run. We'd just smash it.
Go on then, let's go.
We really would.
That's such a nice run after this shit show that Discovery mode usually is.
Yeah, that happens.
I only have 4 keys.
You wanna
There should be a key. The 5th key should be in a stack of the gear, but... And it did, by the way. It fixed the keys for me somehow. Now, do I save them?
I mean, if you don't have an eagle bearer, open it.
I didn't get an eagle bearer.
And even if I did, I should open it to, help out the group. You know?
I didn't.
I'm trying to pull I think it's Father Time that waits to the very last person.
I'm gonna wait till the end. I'm gonna pull 3 out on a row.
I always wait till last because I've got such bad RNG. There's just no point in me bothering.
All right, Rome's gonna try and crack it.
And the RNG's just
negative
to you, Penny, because you're a knobhead.
RNGesus is not very happy with me these days.
Anybody else got keys that they want to open the box up the top here?
Shall I open it?
Yeah, open it.
Yeah, if you got the keys, man, crack it and see.
Sorry, no EB.
Yeah. No
That's
eagle bear
unlucky.
for me.
Doing your lucky dance and everything.
Yeah, well, it's me, so it's more of an unlucky dance, let's be honest. I think everybody's open. Is everybody opened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lucky guys.
But incredible raiding.
Yeah, like that was first try every try really. Good listening. But ad control. Ad control was important, and the ad control was absolutely smashed. Like then, ad control was not an issue. So when you get the ad control sorted, it allows the mechanics to be played out very easy. Are you gonna take the photo, Penny? Or do I?
That was good.
I'll do it.
Thank you. Cover photo, guys, up on this trailer. Go on, Jane.
I fucking hate it when it, like, turns you around when you want to go into photo mode. It tilts me. Is everybody doing emotes? Right, I'm going to do a 3, 2, 1. And on 1, press your emote of choice, and I'm going to take a picture of you doing emote of choice. I'm also talking because I need to find out what button it is that I press to do. That's the button. Right, 3, 2, 1, do your emotes. Yeah, look at us go. Right, good job, guys.
Cheers for GG's chat. Everyone in chat saying GG's.
Yeah.
Guys. That was a good run. That really was.
That was a really smooth run.
Again, I'm gonna just say it to you. So why don't the 6 of you, you know, hook up a time or two and do some raids together, be friends, add each other, maybe get another 2 and try out the old Iron Horse.
All my methods are in videos as well, like a few of you have watched, so like they're all there. Like if you wanted to do that same method, that the method makes the amount of damage you're putting out with unbreakable builds is insane. We just one phase Razorback with unbreakable builds. That used to be unheard of. And it's because of the Overwatch Opportunistic and the Future Initiative. They add up to give you, what is it, 22 plus 25, so you're getting like 47% extra damage per person. It's insane. And it's just doing those methods. And once everybody's used to what they're doing, like you did a great job then with the Overwatch Opportunistic, you did a great job with the Drone Killer. Drone Killer's a hard task on Razorback, you did that, you smashed that. So all that hard stuff there on Razorback was smashed with you guys, so well done.
So what causes that Drone Killer build to be so great is the fact that you have an opportunistic build going at the same time.
Yes, so that's why it worked. Without it, it's shit.
Doesn't work. Yeah, okay.
Got to hit the 73%. I think it's 73. I think Strudel said 70 before. But I'm going with 73. You gotta hit 73% skill damage cap. Strudel says 70 give or take, so I say 73. And the only way
Where do you see that in stats?
You can't. You've just got to add it up.
Okay.
So
got it.
You've got to just make sure, as long as you're hitting 73% skill damage through your team, because Overwatch is skill damage, yeah? Future Initiative Ground Control is skill damage. Perfect Glass Cannon is skill damage. All that adds up onto the 15% skill damage out of Hardwire, the 10% skill damage out of your watch, and it all adds up to 75, I believe. But you lose armor, you've lost 25% skill damage. So you can't lose armor, which is why I went on 1 for you, because I know I'm confident you need someone on your ad control that is going to kill those ads. Because if they're shooting you, you ain't killing shit. And that's the issue with the build. It's the skill version of the build is definitely a lot more comfortable, because you can take shots. You get so much skill power on it, it doesn't matter. Skill damage on it doesn't matter.
But at that point, your DPS is pretty much useless.
Yeah, you got no DPS. I made that build. Milkman came to me with it, and I hate running skill builds. I'm not a skill build person. I will not do Drone Killer. I want to shoot stuff. I'm not shooting stuff, I'm not having fun. So when he said there's a DPS Drone Killer build, and I made it, I was like, well, I don't mind being Drone Killer now, because I can still shoot stuff. So that build was just made for my playstyle, and it worked. And I shared the build video because there's people out there that are like me, and they'd rather run DPS builds. So
Hey, Romeo, Big Thorn, can I have a chat? Can we have a chat? Just a quick chat. Just a quick chat. Nothing sinister, but much. Romeo, get your ass over. Come on, Romeo.
Romeo? Where am I going?
Turn around! Bright eyes! Romeo!
Behind you.
Over here. Right, listen, the Perriers. I got a proposition, right? How about we take Romeo's T, Big Thorn's S, and I'm gonna give you the W.
That's the best one you've done yet.
I know. I was stood. I was like, I can't wait for G to shut the fuck up because I've got a banger. I mean, like, did your clans do this for you? No, they didn't. Did TSW do this for you? Yes, they did. I mean, I'm just saying, biggest clan in the Division 2, best clan in the Division 2, and you get to play with me. G's, like, G's here too, but you get to play with me. So, what are you saying?
I just thought it's a
That sounds very, very nice, but...
I don't want to hear your butt. I don't want to hear your butt. I got my own butt. I don't want to hear yours. Just come to TSW. We'll treat you so well.
I would love to raid with you guys again, but Odin's is my. I got a few mates on there. That,
bring them all over. We will have you all of you. We will have you all
people.
In one whole clan. Like we'll cuddle yous. We'll wrap yous up at night. You know, I'm sure we could probably hire somebody to cook for you because I ain't cooking. I ain't doing that shit. But we'll do all of it. Like, I'm sure we could find a red carpet and roll it out for you and all your friends. Like,
you are.
I already. G already gave me my red carpet, so I don't think you're gonna be able to top his.
Excuse me.
He got my Eagle Bear and my Ravenous in one night.
Night.
I'm gonna just put it out there. I got G's first time completion, so I'm gonna say it to you.
Oh, this is your first time as well, you dick.
yeah. Okay, I hear what you're saying. But we all know that if I wasn't in that team, if I weren't in there, you wouldn't have done it. You might have, but we don't know. So I'm saying you wouldn't have, okay? He needs me. G needs me. So you wouldn't have had G if you didn't have me. So come on over to TSW. I've got a better red carpet.
I'm not arguing with her. It's not worth it.
No, it's not. It's not worth it.
It's just not.
Well, guys, honestly, again, seriously, great run. It was great. You guys should raid again together. I reckon you'd smash it.
Right.
Well, I hope you learned something. And as I said, all the
2
videos
hours
are
and
there.
16 minutes.
Yeah,
That's not bad.
Great run. I'm going to go and end my stream because I got work to do and videos to make and stuff. Otherwise, I would have done another run now and we would have got like a half-hour run in. I do believe if we ran again now, that'd be 30 minutes. No.
I mean, if you join TSW, he might be fine to. I'm just saying. Not trying to guilt trip you or anything, but we all want to do 30 in a row. And you two are holding us back with your non-TSW.
I'll go and do it if you want to do it.
11.
Let's do it.
11.
No, G, you got things to do.
I do have things to do. 11 o'clock. I kind of want to.
Yes. I need you to go do things because I can't have you calling me every night on your fucking nightly walks. I can't do it. And I still haven't practiced muting to go for a wee on the phone yet.
You are?
When can we?
I still haven't practiced muting to go for a wee on the phone yet. It's next on the agenda.
When can we sign up for a run like this on Iron Horse?
That one will do. I can't give you a time because that one isn't going to be 2 hours, right? That one's going to be a lot. That's a lot. But when I do, will any of you guys interested in that? Penny and I will come to you first and give you first tips, but that's just so much going on in that. Like, if you got bored of me explaining tonight, oh boy.
I did.
No, I mean, the main event here that I was missing was Lucy. Like, I never knew what was going on in that room. Like, I have your stream running even when I've ran with you, and I just turn the volume down. That way you don't get any reverb or anything. But like, I never really understood what was going on in that room, so that was nice. I've done the tank side of the plane. I've kited before. I need to get those last 2 backpacks so that I can finish up the build so I can hit any spot that's needed.
Great stuff.
Yeah, that was great because I said, I've done it on Discovery, but I never understood what was going on or why they were.
Yeah, you're like a highlight gunner.
You're
like,
incredible.
Fair dues. Like coming in today, you smashed. You did 2 ads. Like I see 2 ads and 3 ads is the most difficult, and there was not a problem. So, like, well done. Well done, everybody. Well done. But the fact that you've only done this on Discovery, like that for you, this was hardest for you today, and you smashed it. Like we've all had, like everyone else has had some experience, right? You felt the raid, you know what it's about, so it's a special mention for coming in.
You know how hard you're gonna be going.
Yeah. Like, it's a bit different on your first run. That was an FTC for you, so GG's on your first time completion.
You played. The only time that he went down there was because I was like, I've got a heal for you, don't worry. And I shot him with my shotgun. I was like, I've got a heal, I'm coming. And I shot him with my shotgun, and I was like, that ain't gonna heal you. That's not gonna do shit.
That's my, like, I've got you, Ron. There you go, that will revive you.
Yeah, drop the turret on the ground. That's not gonna work.
That was the only time he went down, and it was because I shouted at him, because I could see his armor going down, and I shouted at him that I was gonna heal him, and I just fucking didn't, because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I was like, how the fuck do you heal? What is healing? I was like, do I go make a bagel? Like, how do you heal a person? I was completely lost. I was like, maybe I would have to put a pair of shoes on? I have no idea what I was doing.
You got
it's
Penny, you have to find your keys.
Oh, did you? I guess you did find them.
Oh yeah, I found them. Yeah, they were in the drawer that I always put them in. I
have a key drawer. I was gonna say, like, key drawer's sick.
I have 4 key drawers, and I alternate between which ones I put them in because Toby's a smart man, like smart man, and like that kid. I just don't trust. I don't trust him.
Could you just a suggestion? Could you maybe put them higher?
No, because I'm short and my child is very fucking tall, right? My child's got the legs of a stork, right? Honestly, he's got such long ass legs. He's going to tower me like in his teen years, and I'm like really, really small. I'm quite petite. I'm a petite penny. So yeah, no, I can't put him higher up because otherwise I won't be able to get on.
Okay, fair comment.
Yeah. Life as a short person's great.
Anything else before we end the stream, guys? Final questions? Anything? I know you're up for an iron horse. Some of you, yeah. Some of you are up for an iron horse.
Oh, I think we all are
for an iron horse.
Yeah. Well, we'll plan that. Like I said, that's going to be a lot more in depth. So much more. But I'm up for iron horse. Iron horse raid clinics are going to need. They'll be like 4 or 5 hours long, just to give you an idea. Easily.
That's fine.
But performances like today with the ads, as long as you can deal with ads like you did today, it'll get done.
Iron Horse is going to be a breeze.
Yeah, it is all mechanical.
Honestly, I'm astounded at how good that raid was.
What 2 builds do you want me to have? I can have
two
Iron Horse
so
builds.
Iron Horse. So we've gone through all the builds today. For Iron Horse, we want tanks. This future initiative healer build. And tanks, so it doesn't matter what tank build. Like, honestly, as long as that's a tank build and you use the shield where you use the pistol,
Vanguard.
Vanguard, yeah, you need Vanguard. So I go perfect Vanguard, Gilligard. You just need a tank.
Point man.
Point man, yeah.
I've got a.
Do you mind looking at my build a bit quick? It's a tank build I've been using recently, just to see if it's adequate.
Thorn.
That's Thorn, yeah.
It's not.
No worries, dude.
It's just got your DPS build on.
It probably won't happen until he's zoned.
Before Iron Horse.
I've got a
Sorry.
Yeah, I've got a perfect Vanguard protector build.
Yeah, that'll do. As long as, like, I have, like, my build is an old school build. I just like it and it works. So I've had no reason to change it. For boss 3 and boss 4, it's the main reason. It's just 4-piece True Patriot with a backpack, a Hollow Man mask, and a appointment chest. And it's all hazard protection. The shield's only got 13.5 million health, but it works. You run it with a Scorpio, put a firewall on it, and it works great for boss 3 and boss 4. For boss 2, I use the same, you know the furnace room on boss 2? You need a hazard protection build for the furnace room, so there's that as well. You want to try and get like at least a 90% hazard protection build, and the way I've done this tank build, it has over 90% hazard protection on it. So this is also the build. I have a variant of it for the furnace room on boss 2. So it does my furnace room, it does my tank for boss 3, it does my tank for boss 4, all in one build. So it's a good way of doing it, because that you need a build for that as well. But other than your tank build, your future initiative healer build, your tardigrade build, your Overwatch opportunistic build, Iron Horse is exactly the same. You just go unbreakable builds.
Okay.
There's no drone killer. There's no anything else. It's just that's it. You run the same builds all the way through. You just don't use the tank until boss 2, and then you have that for the furnace room, and you have the tank for boss 3 and boss 4, and jobs are good. And so we should be good to go. It's just mechanically difficult. So much going on. Everybody's got a job. Everybody's got to do that job and get used to it.
You've all got to think. Whereas this, it's just shoot stuff and don't die.
I'm going to go
Liberty
and end my stream now, guys. Thank you. So I'll be back and say bye in a minute, okay? But stream, these guys have been awesome. They've all said GG's to you. Great stuff. I'll be back to say bye to you all in a moment, okay? Thank you. Be back in a sec.
All right.
Where do you get that Liberty?
So I hope you enjoyed that tonight, guys. It was fun. It was something different. I've never done a clinic before. I was getting a little bit tired. I'm not gonna lie as well. So if I did miss anything or sound like I was getting rushed towards the end, that's probably why. But I tried my best to get everything in, and the guys did fantastic. Like I said at the start, some of them have got completions, but they've never. Yeah, and most of them they were just like they've been taken through. Like I took through Rom, and I got his both of his exotics on runs. Cluzo, he's been in an FTC before. Matt had gone through another one. No one's ever actually done more than one role. So tonight was about teaching them all the roles, and I think we did all right. And we smashed it. They smashed it. It was sick. We're gonna do it again. We're gonna do Iron Horse with these guys by the sounds of it quite soon. In the next couple of weeks, we'll try an Iron Horse. That's going to be difficult, but we're going to do it. And we're going to do another Dark Hours soon as well. So if you do want to jump in on anything like this and learn the raid more with us and have us take you through and teach it you, there's the link for the Discord. If you just want to jump in and get an easy completion and have a team carry you, come to the Discord as well. We do that too. We're doing that tomorrow night. We're going to be doing some raid completions for exotics tomorrow night. Dennis is going to be in tomorrow night. In chat now. We're having you in for the second Dark Hours run. We'll be doing 4 raids tomorrow, 2 Dark Hours, 2 Iron Horse, trying to get some exotics. So we do that too, and that's tomorrow. And it's multi-platform, PlayStation, Xbox and PC. I've seen a few questions saying what platform do we cover. All 3 of them. Strudel answered. Thank you, Strudel. But yeah, thanks for all the support. Jane, I have got your message. I'm going to text you tonight. Sorry for the delay. I've been so busy on content. I'm doing this like full time at the minute, and I just put loads of work on myself, and I wanted to get all this content done I wanted to do for months, and I'm nearly there, very nearly there. This week I should have it all done. I can't wait. But yeah, sorry I've been quiet, everybody that messaged you. Nearly done though. Good run, good raid. Thanks, Robbo. How you doing, Shellback Popeye? Checking if I've missed anyone. Jamie, how you doing? Jake, Andy. Tip for the viewing builds: move him to subgroup 1 and it refreshes. I did not know that, Andy. Thank you. I'll remember that for next time. There is a lot of mechanics. Reaper. There's tons of mechanics. That's what's going to be difficult about Iron Horses. you can't progress until everybody's comfortable, I find. And there's so much going on. So there will be wipes. There will be fails, unlike tonight. So, Crispy Doc, looking forward to the Iron Horse run. Yeah, me too. I'll be sick. Yeah, we'll catch you in tomorrow's stream. Same time, 8 o'clock. 116 likes. Wow. If you haven't liked yet, hit like before you leave. Subscribe if you're new. Consider becoming a channel member. It keeps me doing this full time. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you tomorrow at 8 PM UK to do 4 raids. Thank you guys. Have a good night and peace. Good night.